And we're live,
Oh,
probably.
oh, nasty with it tonight.
Bonjour.
Hello. Back at it again with the impeccable introductions.
We really should start planning these.
We really should, but that would take away from the charm, you know?
The point is that we don't plan them.
The point is that we don't plan. Anyway.
The point is, we don't know what planning is. We never have. We never
Yes.
will.
So, I'm gonna start this off with what have you guys learned so far? In character, I should add.
What have we learned?
What have you learned?
Okay, we know that the city, its buildings just sort of are cut off by a wall. Sort of like when, like if you were to like teleport inside a wall, and your arm's just like gone.
It's like somebody
like
just took the entire city out of where it was
And just,
supposed
like-
to be and plop.
And wall.
Yeah.
What else
Or-
do we know?
Erected a wall,
Yeah, a big wall within the city.
big wall.
No. I feel like, if anything, they picked the city up out of somewhere else and put it here.
somewhere else.
Yeah, but big wall's funnier.
Oh, yeah, it kind of seems like it was like teleported or something.
Or are we saying this in character?
No, I think we're just
If
talking.
you
Well,
will.
that's what God said to do.
God.
I was saying more like, what do your characters know?
Okay, well, I had to.
What is your in-character
Trial
knowledge?
by fire. Trial by fire.
These
we know that-
buildings are very flimsy.
We know that they
all those
were
things
oh.
integrated.
very old, but still very, like, had modernish technology. Like, full-blown libraries, copper piping.
Yes, and this was like very clearly a place where people lived, but it's empty and there aren't any like bodies or anything.
Yeah.
And
Like
this
everybody
dust is
vanished.
everywhere. It's getting my
Very
signals.
old.
All
Now
right.
it's real old.
And the crypt itself. What about that? Is there anything? I'm mostly paging to see if I forgot to tell you like one of the important things about this.
You're basically sent there to
Undead
die.
are everywhere.
There's the real sun.
Undead are everywhere, but we haven't really seen any. Or like, you know, an overwhelming number. It's really big enough to hold an entire Boston-sized city. Boston.
There are
Boston.
some people that live down here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like if
There's a-
goblins can
there's a
survive down
magical
here, then there
lake
must be
somewhere.
other things down here.
There is a
There's
magical lake somewhere.
That when you go in, you get magic.
There's a bit more to it than that, but we'll see when we
I'd
get
like
there.
to go
If
visit
we
the
get
magic
there.
lake.
There's a magic lake somewhere.
They made a cake, so they have I don't know eggs, flour.
Bugs. There were bugs in the
There's
cake.
also magic up a cake.
There were bugs in the cake.
There were
We
bugs
know
in the
that
cake.
Demetrius' goblin dad is an artificer, so it's possible he could fabricate. a
I'll
cake.
leave it to your imaginations to
Fabricate.
determine how the cake
Yeah.
got there.
Have a cake is baked.
Cricket flour.
It's a
So,
really old cake.
I knew we were coming.
really old.
Eggs.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it would
Two
appear
goblins
that
lay eggs.
I did. I don't want to think about that.
You know what?
Are there crypt chickens down here with like no eyes?
So,
Yeah, are they like cave?
Yeah. Yeah, cooked
Do they
chicken.
alright, I
They're
did
probably undead chickens.
appear to have omitted one of the important things, which is
Okay.
it is believed that there is some sort of answer to the secret of the crypt in the center. But
Oh.
no
Yeah,
one
so we
knows
do-
what it is or if it is true.
I just sent it back to the beginning. So, let's hope that's not true.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, I guess there's no time like the present.
Alright, so
2 seconds ago when I said that.
you are in what appears to be a library. You have found recently 3 books. There is the brief history of metallurgy that Demetrius asked Deva and Yuri to find for him. You have the book on the subject of the Primal Gods, and you have another book. This one is very crudely hand-bound and looks very out of place in the library, titled in handwriting, The Forgotten Primals.
Someone forgot.
Where shall we start?
Did we already check to see if there were any books on this place? Like history books sort of deal, atlases?
I'm just gonna crack open those Primal God books.
You did find a map of the city, and what you figured out was that the streets appear to go a lot farther than the wall would allow.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
I remember that. I mean, like, is there a date?
Is there a date? No.
Is there, like, a date
Not
that
on
it
the
was,
map,
like, made?
at least.
On the map.
No copyright
Signed.
laws.
Is the map
We don't have
signed?
copyright laws in this city.
Don't
This is
cartographers
actually
sign their maps? I don't remember.
Eden. This is paradise.
Listen, we already established that I don't understand how libraries are organized. I also don't know anything about cartography.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look. I'm willing to take it off. I'm willing to look on the back as well
Yeah.
to see if a cartographer signed this.
Ooh, I got this one. We need lemon juice. Anyone got any lemon juice?
I've heard sometime if you catch them on fire, you know.
I'm willing to test that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my tinder box and just.
Oh, God.
Okay, that was a joke. That was a joke.
I cast fireball on the map. Just kidding. I don't think I have fireball.
Burning a
Fuck
third
this
level
map.
spell slot. Alright.
Okay,
Fireball
so
on the map.
where is this map located?
It's in, like, the lobby of this library.
Okay, so it's on a wall.
Yeah, it's like in one of those, like, plexiglass glass, like, little display case
I'm
type
gonna
things.
shatter that glass so bad.
You're able to run your knife. You can run your knife along
yeah,
it.
or
And
I'll
it
do
just
that.
it
That's
pops
fine,
out.
too. Okay, cool. Yeah, and then I'll take it, and before I like furl it up,
We're stealing
I'll,
the Declaration of
check all
Independence.
over it.
No, I thought you were saying
Yeah.
like vault the glass. In the glass.
Yeah,
No, I don't want to do anything with the glass yet.
yeah, no. So before I roll up the map, I'm gonna check all over it for a cartographer's signature.
Yeah, so there is a cartographer's signature. It's not a name that you recognize.
Okay.
By
can I
virtue
tell what
of
sort
being
origin this name is?
It appears it's written in the common script, but it is undercommon. So you can tell that it's undercommon of origin.
Undercommon is what most of the books in the library are written in, right?
Yes.
Yes, we think so.
Um,
So I'll furl that up and tuck it away. Is this the map of the whole crypt, or just
The city.
what is this a
It's
map
it's
of?
it's a map of the city
Okay,
that
the
you're
city.
in. It does have a like you are here like star on one of the corners. You figure that's probably where the building that you're located is.
Sick and cool.
Can I look around? Are there any like spell books or anything specifically with like comprehend languages would be very useful?
Comprehend languages would be very helpful.
Yo, please give me comprehend languages. We really need it right now. Please.
Yeah,
Please.
Gail, throw me a bone.
What if I said pretty please?
let's get an investigation check, please,
these are in
from
Elvish
Dorothy.
also. Signs are in Elvish, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you've
Yeah, can
got
you read Elvish?
Elvish,
I can read Elvish.
Undercommon,
Okay.
and I
Okay.
believe I said
Me three.
I didn't say what the third language was.
Oh yes.
I
you did.
remember.
Yeah.
I remember saying it was a harsh script.
It was a natural what?
Russia.
A natural one, unless someone wants to help me.
What's
for-
what's
I
your?
think it's too late. I wouldn't know to help you.
It's not a
Investigation
save, so you
I am natural ones are not necessarily a guaranteed failure.
Okay, then it's a 4.
It's a 4. That will
Consider
fail.
the fact that it's a 4.
Always
If
love
you
it.
will let me somehow use medicine for this, it can be an 8. If I
No.
can light a
Medicine?
book, I will have a 9.
Can you just let me do it? Because I can probably...
Is this your book?
+5 to investigation. I can try.
If only you had a spell that let you detect magical things.
Well,
Okay.
I cast Detect Magic as a ritual and I look for spell books.
Alright. Where's my player's handbook?
Sometimes it really be
gone.
like
I know that you
Okay.
can detect like written magic.
You do.
Got a GPS on it.
So, I will let you retroactively add advantage in on investigation.
Okay.
And I'll cast guidance so you can add an extra D4 to it.
Right,
You
yeah.
get a D4. Yeah.
We're gonna get at least a 6 on this
Okay,
bad boy.
that is a 17.
17. Yeah. Okay. So you're poking around looking for traces of magic, and you see a room that is like it's giving off like a faint glow of magic, and you go in, and there's just a ton of scrolls lining the wall.
Blue.
Okay, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Can
None of
we,
them are comprehend languages. It's every spell but comprehend languages.
Really every
It is
It's either that or
300
there's a
wish
spell
scrolls.
book containing
No.
nothing but comprehend languages.
300
No,
wish
the-
scrolls? I'm
all
imagining
all
that
of the
useful.
scrolls are giving off a aura of divination magic, and upon looking, this is some sort of reading room. These are all comprehend languages. The DC to find this room was 5.
Wait, does that mean that you put that in there before?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because us begging may set a bad precedent.
It was already there. I was like, any good library in a magical society has some way of reading any book there.
Yeah, I guess that
Okay,
makes
does this mean
sense.
that I can add comprehend languages to my spell book?
Given time, you still need to follow the same. I think it's
Yeah,
like 1 hour
I have
plus.
a bundle of scrolls.
Does it take the gold?
It requires gold pieces,
If I'm
and
getting it
also it burns the spell scroll that you're using. So the spell scroll will become inert. But luckily there's like 1 billion.
Yeah.
I just don't do
The
that.
gold pieces in this library, you are able to find the necessary like value, like magical ink.
You guys want me to look it up in the PHP? How long that copying takes?
I believe it's for spell scrolls. It's 1 hour plus like 50 gold pieces worth. I think it's the same as copying over from your own spell book into a new spell
Yeah, I
book.
think it is too.
Should I take it as well or no?
It's whoever can cast it can cast it from the spell scroll.
I
But
Well,
you
I know
can't.
that,
You
I
can't.
mean,
I think only wizards can
yeah, I cannot.
copy spell scrolls into their spell book because you don't have.
Oh,
a spell
it takes 2 hours
Okay, so I guess we're just setting up in here while
and requires an
uh,
Arcana check. There are enough
honestly,
scrolls here that you will succeed the Arcana check eventually. So I don't.
So
I could go for a short rest right now.
I
could go for a quick.
for
I could go for a quick short rest.
Quick nap.
Combing through the
Quick nap.
entire library to steal any metal that isn't.
Okay, you do that, and
I
I'll
could-
regain some hit points.
will the 2 hours count as a short rest for me?
Definitely ruling on that somewhere. Odds or evens?
That would depend on how strenuous copying a
Odds.
spell scroll is.
No, it does not count as a short rest.
Okay. So we're for sure taking a short rest.
Yes.
Great.
Can you regenerate on a short rest?
Right.
I'm gonna take.
Do you need? Erica, you can spend hit die and then roll them and add your Constitution modifier to each to regain hit points.
I haven't lost any.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I kind of dropped the wall on us, so I'm gonna...
I just don't know if key is a long or a short rest.
I believe it's a long rest, but don't quote me on that.
I'm looking anyways.
Alright. I've got 7. Plus 3 is 10.
Oh, when you finish, it is unavailable, you until you finish a, short or long
Oh.
rest.
Okay.
Oh,
It's been a while since I've played a monk.
Refuel.
Spencer, you know what campaign that one is.
So,
It's fine, I forgive you.
Gail, it's time.
Alright.
How's the metal collection process gonna work?
Metal collection.
This is gonna be a frequent thing, I think.
Okay. So,
Do not destroy this library, I'll kill you.
I said anything that was
And
structurally
you'll, like,
integral was not being used.
Aspen will come to your house in real life and kill you.
I know where
Okay,
you're going.
I'm good. I have 58 out of 59 hit points.
Nice.
Aspen, I'll come to you.
Woo!
Make this easier on me.
Good. Thank you. That's really
Okay. So,
Okay, Johnny's metal collection first.
metal collection is going to be, we'll say, depending on the amount of time, it's going to be a series of investigation checks.
Yeah.
Where DC will vary depending on where you are, and we'll say 1 check for every half hour spent scavenging.
Oh, okay. Hey. Can you tell our lovely people at home what the DC is?
Alright, so
You just
here...
don't tell me. I don't
Yeah.
want to know.
Yeah.
What's the DC?
Johnny, don't cover your ears. Just actively not listen. Shut them.
Okay, you could also just deafen him.
Yeah, so here you're at a library. Libraries are not really known for having a lot of metal lying around. In a,
I don't know what kind of shitty libraries you're
What
at.
kind of library you going to?
I'm at the cool libraries.
the cool
Like,
libraries where they
I'm at
carve
the
books
library
into
that's from
sheets
the,
of metal
the
instead of
future
writing them on
SpongeBob.
paper.
I'm at the library from the future in SpongeBob. That's where
Everything is
where
chrome.
where everything's chrome.
Everything is chrome.
Please, give me the chrome room.
Yeah, so the kinds of metal you'll be scavenging here are, like, you'd be getting, like, screws and brackets from any desks lying around,
Yeah.
and that's about it. So,
Let's
let's
see
let's
Rivet
get
of
I'm really
those.
glad Gail's an engineer.
Yeah.
So at least we get the
Glad we're
brackets. At
bothering
least we
Gail
get the
on
good
one
metal brackets.
Yeah, you get the L bracket because you gotta hold those 2 pieces of wood together.
Yeah, of course.
You got it.
We all
Yeah.
know that.
So
Everybody
let's-
knows that.
Let's get some
Why
checks.
the brackets? Listen, Gail, it's all about the memory.
Oh, okay. Alright, not bad. There's a 20.
20. Okay.
Can you add your intelligence to skill checks, or is it
There's
just
11, 12,
saving
and 10.
throws?
20,
It's
11,
investigation.
12, and 10.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you're able to get like a small handful of screws and brackets from like 5 or 6 desks.
Yeah.
But
So
other
another
and
quarter
anything else is it's like screws holding the shelves up against the walls.
It's
Like
the screws holding the ceiling up.
you
It's
got
It's the big iron pillar in the center of the room.
It's made of perfect iron.
just
Salivating that.
steel.
solid stainless steel pillar right in
Yeah,
the center.
It's not like
You
plated, it's all the way through.
anyone even without architectural experience can tell that's load bearing. But you just
No, it's for decoration.
you want it so bad. No, there is no iron pillar in the middle of the library.
Okay. I do want to
Yeah,
ask.
where's the fantasy? Where's the fantastical elements? Where's the big iron pillar in the middle of a library?
The big iron pillar is somewhere else. Come on.
Where's the monolith library?
God,
what?
monolith.
I'm gonna find it.
Someone else.
Alright, so how much
Okay.
was it? A quarter pound.
It's like a small handful like probably like a 16th of a pound. Not a whole lot.
Oh.
I will say you had one
Okay,
success
buddy.
and 3 failures.
Yeah, that's fine. I know
It's
5/16
hard to
is
find
about
some
the
metal in here.
Find it.
Can I look for the can I look for any history section, any non-fiction section, any section that can tell how the city got here, when the city got here, and what the hell happened?
Okay, so looking around, you're finding, like, there's a lot of books. It's a library, doy. So, you're able to find some history books. You've got, like, a brief history of the world. You're not quite able to tell whether these are, like, local, like, some of the smaller books, whether they're local history or just specialized history books, because you're
Yeah.
not entirely sure where you are. But
Yeah.
eventually, cross-referencing with the map, you're able to find like 2 or 3 copies of a book pertaining to the history of the city you're currently in.
Nice.
There are
Okay.
brief history of plumbing by
What language are they in?
You've got there's like 3
Long.
copies. There's one in Undercommon, there's one in Elvish, and there's one in the 3rd language.
Thank God there's one
Yeah.
in Elvish.
Goblin? Are there any goblin books? Where's the goblin section in here?
There's a kids section.
Basically, what are goblins if not children?
Jokes that you
So,
make when
I
you've
would
worked at a
definitely
summer
have to
camp.
Try not to trip over me because I'm sleeping in a what's it called? The like rows between the bookshelves.
Aisle?
I'm sleep-
Kyle?
yeah, I'm sleeping in the aisle with a book for a pillow.
You've found like 2 bookshelves that are just the right length apart. You carefully took the books off. You put your feet up on one and your
Yeah.
head in the other, and you are suspended.
Yeah, of course, it's great. My butt is sinking down.
The ultimate plank.
But in my last hour, because it's 1 hour to take a short rest, right? And then
Yeah,
1
it's
hour. I can do
Short
whatever.
short
Okay.
rests also don't necessarily have to be you are asleep.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
light
Yeah,
activity.
No, I didn't say
Yeah.
I was asleep.
Yeah.
I'm chillaxing.
You're chillaxing.
I might have
Just
said
Okay.
be vibes.
I'm
Just making
chillaxing.
sure.
I'm just vibing. But I'd like to try and because I know that my wrist caster can fire crossbow bolts.
Okay.
But can I get it to fire these poison darts that I found?
You yourself would not be able to make those
Okay.
necessary.
Cool. I can talk to Dim after.
This is a job for
Yeah.
Dimmy.
How long is that metal finding taking him?
The
Yeah, 2 hours.
yeah, the metal finding is taking the whole 2
You
hours.
can
Okay.
talk to me during that time, but I'm probably just wondering. I'm like,
Yeah,
ooh.
Yeah. I'll just remind you, like,
Yeah,
hey,
you
so,
you can talk to him.
remember-
He will not be able to help you.
Yeah.
modify.
He won't be focused.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Dim. So I know that you're probably busy with the metal stuff right now. So do you remember how we found these poison darts earlier?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So I have my wrist caster, which can fire
Yeah.
crossbow bolts. But I was wondering if you and I could fix it so that it can fire these little poison darts, because it's not like you can just transfer the poison to crossbow bolts. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. What you
Okay,
need to
great.
Do with
We can do that later.
all right. Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
Sure.
See you, buddy. Good luck.
Found a player's handbook.
And I'll just, I don't know, stroll.
You just walk away as I'm taking apart the disc. I'm also probably kicking it because I didn't find the metal. Just kick it once.
To the best of us. I do want to ask, how much time do I get to read the book? Because I know I found the book. I don't know if it takes
I
the whole
mean,
2
if-
hours to find the book.
Yeah,
You've
that's-
got
you got
2
time.
hours to read.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like you can skim, baby.
Yeah.
We don't need to take all of them.
Yeah.
Just
We
like-
don't need to know about the ancient elvish king Cruel or whatever.
Never heard of them.
Never heard of him.
Hulkruel,
Stupid
and
name.
Hulkruel the second,
King.
Hulkruel the fourth. Don't know what happened to the third.
Hulkruel the fifth.
Hulkruel the
Hulkruel
10th, who died in a horrible
Hulkruel
bioweapon
XIV,
experiment.
that's where you- eventually, you stop knowing Roman numerals, and then it's Hulkruel XIV,
14.
Hulkruel XVI.
We're getting into
So-
Final Fantasy
What-
realm here, okay?
Oh my God. So what I do want to look for is I want to look for what is the latest year in the book, where the city takes place, like where the city is compared to the rest of the world, if possible.
What is
And
the year?
the year?
2012.
Gail, what's the year?
Yeah, what's the year in this campaign?
What year is it?
First thing you ever want to
Yeah,
ask a
what's the
DM.
crop
What's the
cycle
year?
currently, please?
Yeah.
There they are. There they are.
What
That's
month
a-
is it?
That's a
What day of the
two
week
item.
is it?
Percentile dice, go!
Where's
What if the
percentile?
fell into the trash again?
Oh my God.
I don't know why it's there. It's the best
The
though.
only reason I'm asking is because, like, how long has this city been here?
Yeah,
You know, I feel like it's always fantasy realms are always in like either the hundreds or the thousands. Why don't we get like the 2260s or whatever? Oh,
I was just
where's
saying,
the like 21,000 year? It's a year 21,000.
So, you guys are in the year 84.
Oh!
84th year?
Dorothy,
Has Dorothy
you
been alive for
you
longer than the
having
new
been
calendar?
alive that long, recognize, like, you know that just one day the leaders of the four cities came together and they were like, all right, this year is year 0.
New year. Wow.
We're restarting
Bitches.
right now.
We're
Some of the bitches think they
restarting?
can decide what year it is.
needed a new start. Starts
Oh my
the clock
God.
over.
Yeah, it's like when you dye your hair. The four cities really needed a new start.
It's a plan that only the four cities could come up with.
Okay, are there
Which is that it's
dates on any
stupid.
of the books that would show when this city was like active?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
looking for.
Deva, you're finding the latest year that you can find in any of these books is 1351.
Okay, so more than 84
Well, that's
years
not good.
ago.
More than 84 years ago. I mean, Dorothy, you would know
Yeah,
when
would
the
you
year
know?
was that we switched to 0.
Get it.
Was
You
it-
rolled the percentile die to avoid having to answer this question and come up with a year, but now you have to do it.
What year was it when they reset it?
Mm-hmm.
They
84 years ago.
yeah, it was 84 years ago. Come on. You know this.
What year was it? What year is it, Gil? Gil? Gil, is it 1367?
No.
I know it's 1367, Gil.
It's not. They reset every like they just do it and reset every like 1 to 200 years.
What?
So these guys have
Then-
a different calendar? Are they running on metric time?
Oh my god.
They do it
my
like
God.
on the new year. They do the reset. But it's
That's
semi arbitrary
so
as to when
stupid.
they
These
actually
motherfuckers
do
came
the
up with the most
reset.
stupid calendar
they sure
system.
did.
God, because they can't keep track beyond 200. They're afraid of like the what's the thing? What's it called?
Actually-
when the computers they thought were gonna go
Y2K?
to all-
Why?
It's
Yeah,
Y2K.
They're, gonna,
Why?
they're really afraid.
They're
of
really afraid of
Y2K.
Y2K. Dave, roll history.
What was the most
Y3K.
recent date in the library? 13.
1351.
1351. History?
Yes.
Oh, I've got really good history.
Yeah, you really were a nerd.
Like, one of us
16.
does.
Oh no, my
16.
history's +1.
Oh, mine
So,
is -1, so it's fine.
you, in your time at the Adventuring Academy, remember learning that about 84 years ago was the same time as the newest Archmage of the West City was elected. He probably killed someone to get the position.
That's a given at this rate, isn't it?
But elections are done. It's really dumb.
So
Make of that what you will.
Yeah. Is the Western City the one where they battle for who
Western
gets to be
City
the
is
top?
the city of mages. Meritocracy, the most accomplished,
Oh.
Okay,
is
so just,
the
you're talking, like,
archmage.
political assassination or whatever.
None of you would be experienced enough to know
Yeah.
exactly how
Okay.
they determine who the most accomplished is.
Fair enough.
So, Yuri, especially given your history, you assume that the most accomplished is whoever can kill the dude sitting in the seat.
I also have a 9 intelligence, so I don't care.
You're like,
I've given up
don't know about
at
it?
that point.
Probably assassination.
Yeah, don't know.
when in doubt, they came into power via assassination.
Yeah.
I mean, it's statistically likely, probably.
Can I take a pen from the library and use magical tinkering to make the noise of hammering and nails in a rhythmic sense when I click it?
Yeah?
Is this the white
The
noise
rhythm of the
machine
city.
for you when you sleep?
Home Depot pen. It's my inspiration.
You click the pen and it starts pumping out a chunky bass line.
Yeah, it's the rhythm of the city, baby.
It's the work music.
Oh my god. You made a pen that plays the Home Depot theme.
Beat that. Okay.
So anyway, how's this incredibly important
Yeah, how is this
history of the civilization going?
Yeah.
What's this book of the Primal God? Are we just spending the next 4 hours reading books?
Yeah,
2
you
hours.
completely ignored the books that you got last session and immediately started looking
yeah,
at history
I wanted to
I was
books.
thinking of reading them, but I thought someone else might be better because I can't read very fast.
The history books are a necessity to find out where we are and what
Anyway,
No!
nowhere
These
in
Primal God books are side quests.
nowhere in any of the history books do you find mention of a crypt, undead, besides like the occasional mention of a necromancer who is quickly taken down.
So wait, there's no crypt mention at all?
At all.
So this area must have been above ground at one time, and then eventually the ground
Does Diava want to bring this information to us?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Thanks.
So there's a time before the crypts, some indeterminate amount of time ago that we don't know, right?
Mhm.
How often does it reset? I don't. Guys, how often does it reset?
What, the calendar?
Yeah.
Every, 200 years about. It kind of depends. I don't know what they're feeling.
Okay. So that means that we don't know what was before that, right? There's no way of keeping track how many resets there have been?
I never really looked into it. Why would I have looked into it?
I don't know. Aren't you supposed to,
I mean, down here we just have all the scratches
know
on the
obscure
wall.
stuff? Okay, well, scratches in the wall.
Anyway,
Yeah,
either this
How long have you been down here, Demetrius?
about
How many scratches old are you?
2,487.
It's just
That's days. That's days.
Days?
That's days.
Okay, Jesus.
It's only a
Um,
few years. It's only a few years.
Okay,
it's
thank
it's
God.
approximately 7 years.
Okay.
Okay, baby.
Okay.
Also, since in my oh,
are there windows and stuff? Are the buildings designed in a way that would only work above ground? Are they designed?
Oh,
to
that's a
let
good
light
point.
Yeah,
you have a
you
point.
there
Windows.
there are windows that would let light in. Yes.
Okay.
You remember
So
in the
pretty much
previous
narrowed down
building,
that the place was probably teleported down here or
in
sunk.
in the previous
really
building
weird way.
that you straight up collapsed, Yuri broke a giant window in the
That's
conference
true, I did
room
do that.
that would have let quite a
Yeah,
lot of
so,
light in.
I
And it
feel
was
like
the only
there are
intact
about,
building
two
left.
options.
And the buildings on the edge, are they...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Diava. Was
Yeah.
this might be either before the resets, or they're using a different measurement of time.
Yeah, because it is in a different language, too.
Yeah, I have a scroll case of notes, so I'm presuming I'm using just this whiteboard as a scroll. Like, I just am too lazy to actually get a scroll.
Wow,
recognize
can't even get a
common
scroll.
apps
Come on.
Amateur.
We all have
Or do-
scrolls. Where's yours?
Do
Where's
we
your
recognize
abacus?
Undercommon as Undercommon, or do we just know that it's a different language and the same script as Common?
Yeah, you would recognize it. It's kind of like how when you get back to Old English, it's like barely recognizable.
Because it just looked like jumbled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's kind of like that where it's a very antiquated form that is almost unreadable
Did you say
to
that was
anyone who
common or
hasn't
undercommon?
studied. It's undercommon.
Okay, so undercommon.
So what
Okay.
I'm wondering is if this city was above ground, why are all the books here in Undercommon?
Yeah. So, well, maybe, I mean, it looks
And
like common to me. So it's possible that this was what we call undercommon now is just old
it is
common.
Antiquated.
And they just keep with that.
That's a good point. Have a candy.
Thank you.
You're gonna
I'll definitely eat that
passively
later.
reach for it and then.
No, you can have it. It's fine. Dim. Hey. You can have it. There you go, buddy. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yes, this is under, but it
Sure
seems like
is.
it wasn't under before, and when they wrote the books and put them in the library, it was above.
And also, I can pretty much I would imagine I haven't seen any like indexes or vocab books or whatever. What is that called? Dictionary?
Dictionary would be the
I've
word.
read like 2 dictionaries in my entire life.
Okay,
But
I'm
anyway,
gonna test out my languages on
I don't
myself.
think that they would call it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that they would know it as undercommon. I think that that's our word for it.
I'm gonna
Because it's
set Albert down on the table.
and
Just let him
Elvish,
listen in.
and if the other language is like Dwarvish, then
Yeah.
that would be the Undercommon, the Drow, and the Dwergar.
I knew some. I can read like a little bit of Dwarvish. but
It's not Dwarvish.
It's
Okay.
not Dwarvish.
It's
yeah,
not
probably
Dwarvish.
enough to identify it.
Yeah, you would be able to identify Dwarven script.
Yeah.
At the
If
very
not
least.
Dwarvish, definitely not
Okay,
Dwarvish.
I, Aspen, have maybe an idea of what's going on because I have some knowledge of like Lovecraft, but I don't think that Dorothy knows any of that. Yeah,
I mean, we have.
maybe either infernal or primordial, because we found all those books on the Primal Gods. Oh, you speak
Yeah.
primordial. Okay.
Dorothy, what were you doing in that? You went away. Where were you?
Oh,
What
I
were you
know
doing?
what it is now.
Well, why don't we
if
just
you
use
please-
that?
Yeah, just give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
Well,
So.
we can have a conversation. I didn't want to interrupt.
Okay. So while Dorothy's going like shama nama 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 for 10 minutes, let's see, what do I want to do? Because I'll just continue. We can just continue talking for a little bit.
Oh, I also I had a question for out of character.
Yes.
Okay.
Did we see like the wall at the edge?
What do you mean?
Like where the city ends before it looks like it should end. We
Are you
saw
talking
that.
about on the?
Yeah, that's where we came down. That's where the
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that was where we came
I
down.
just wanted to make sure we were there, otherwise I obviously wouldn't know the answer to this question. But the buildings there, were they like cleanly bisected, or did they look like, was it like messy?
They were like sunken into the wall. It's as if like you've got like a flat wall and you've got a building, it's like that. There's no wall in the building. It cuts and goes around, if that makes sense.
So it's just they were overtaken by the wall?
Or
It
they were teleported down here.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
so
looks like the
I have a
buildings have replaced parts of the wall.
Okay, yeah, I
Oh.
have a question because Yuri definitely would have seen this if he cased that much of the outer wall. Is there anything of like a window that is cut by a wall? You know? Do you know what I'm saying? Of like the window like stops prematurely because of the wall.
The wall does not cut into any of the buildings. However, it matches extremely neatly with the edge.
So, like,
So-
the buildings cut into the wall doesn't cut into the buildings?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
Great.
Buildings are just bricks in this wall.
Okay.
That you know what it could be. You know what it could be. It could be not a teleport, but a switch. You know, of this was solid rock, and now it's city.
Is this in character or not?
Yes, this is in
Why?
character.
Thank you.
If they were doing a switch, why would they only take down part of the city? Or is the rest of the city underground, but then why would, and just, like, we can't get there because the street is blocked up? Or
I think so far we have 4 options. I think so far we have. I'm saying just switch with solid stone. You know, so like they're up, like up
Yeah,
above
yeah.
here or wherever. There's like a giant hunk of stone. So I think we have like 4 options. Either city was teleported, city was switched, city sunk, or city was built here and the walls closed in.
yeah, city sunk is seeming less and less likely.
Yeah.
I can't imagine a city sinking and it turning out like this.
I don't know. I don't have a good space brain.
I mean, we haven't gone that far, have we?
Yeah. You would probably at this point be like I'm trying to think about this spatially. You've
Wait, I don't know how far
you've
in
got
the
the city of
place we're
Avis. You're probably getting close-ish to the edge, but
Okay.
you still would be directly underneath it.
Okay, yeah. So it's not like 1 for 1.
Yeah.
I wonder if there was a way we could go from building to building, if we could get into the wall. If it doesn't go inside the building, you know?
Oh, that's an interesting idea. We can go check that out.
Yeah, we could. We could.
we
blast
have
it.
every-
We
I
could
feel like we
blast
pretty
it on
much-
the wall.
I just got comprehend languages, so I can have another look around, and then we can get going.
Yeah. I mean, you're casting that right now.
Now look at the book that
Yeah.
I got, Gail.
I would like to
Yeah.
before we do that, maybe stop for the night. You know.
Yeah, okay. I mean, there's nothing within miles of us, so
Yeah.
Yeah. The book that
Damn.
you
nothing
got,
within earshot.
it's the Brief History of Metallurgy. It's written in Elvish, so you would need someone to translate
Read
it
it to
for you.
buddy.
Unless you can use one of the scrolls of comprehend languages.
No, I think I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna take it to Yuri. Just
Yeah.
hold it up like a sad dog.
Oh,
How to read
what's
this?
this? Okay. You keep it with you. I can read it to you later. Okay, I can read it to you when I go to bed.
Here, I can take your wrist thing and I'll work on that now.
Oh, okay, great. Thanks.
Alright, I'm gonna take it and start to engineer it so he can
Multitasking.
toggle between the darts and the crossbow bolts.
Oh, like a
Hmm.
dope.
Yeah. Don't want to remove your options.
It's like the like when a cowboy like reloads by yeah. I
Yeah.
go like that. It's dope.
Or
Sound
kind of like
effect
the
word.
wood-singing birds from Mandan.
Alright, so we've got Dorothy with comprehend languages. We've got Yuri and Demetrius who are reading the book and tinkering with the crossbow armor is probably the best way to describe it. Is there anything Dave is doing?
Yeah.
Probably
wait.
just continue.
What
Oh.
what was the outcome of the first comprehend languages? Because that was only 10 minutes.
What? Oh, no, it takes 10 minutes to cast because I'm doing it as a ritual, but it lasts for an hour.
Oh, okay, cool.
Will, if I'm using comprehend languages, do I know what the languages I'm reading are? Or do I
No.
just understand them?
You can just
Okay.
understand them.
Okay.
And identify wouldn't tell me what the language is either, right?
No, it wouldn't. It's only a
Yeah.
magic
Yeah.
Okay.
magic item.
That's what I thought.
Ah, yes. Okay.
So I'm sitting with
Identify.
Yeah.
This has been another use
You're
of
Jim.
the
You're sitting
identify
with Yuri.
spell.
I'm gonna go around and
Yeah.
now that I have access to and can understand the whole library, look for more history books, look more for anything that mentions the crypt, or if there are like newspapers, like anything that would reference like current events that could have any clues about like what led up to whatever happened to the city.
If
Just in,
you're...
city goes to hell.
Can I get an
City,
investigation
you're fucked.
check, please?
Okay.
Can I help?
Yes.
So
Okay.
you're
Help.
It's an investigation
Yeah.
check.
Investigation. With advantage, Dave is helping.
let's say
I
that
rolled 14, so that's
Let's wait a minute.
17.
What was that?
17.
17. You find a section that you believe, according to the signs, newspapers should be located. Opening the drawers that you think they would be stored, you find only dust. But the same kind that you found... The same kind that you found in the filing cabinet, where it is, like, full. It's not just a layer of dust, like, it is full of this stuff.
Okay.
It's dust.
Dust is not the
Okay.
best.
What's up, Dim?
so
Reading
What?
I
material.
see
If I cast mending.
Mending is more for, like, a
It's like a
break
rip.
in a chain or a rip in,
That's what I thought.
yeah,
I
rip
figured
or
I
tear.
could-
This is too far gone to mend.
mending.
Worth a try.
Yeah, understandable.
So let's say you've got a little gauntlet, right? That you put the line caster on.
Yeah.
What if we take the same kind of thing, putting cool stuff on lame stuff like clothes, and really
Yeah.
just put more cool stuff on more lame stuff, and put a lot of cool
I'm
stuff all
totally.
over your body. Maybe a couple crossbows, something on
cross-
your
just a-
legs.
That's like, you're saying that like it's no big deal, but I think it's a big deal.
Sword, maybe a shield built in, helmet with night vision. Who knows what we could do with all of this cool stuff built into all of this lame stuff?
You've
that we're all
already got
wearing?
those night vision glasses. What more could you
Yeah,
need?
what more do I
Oh
need?
yeah, I want to take those. Should I take those and make them into actual? Because
I
can
think
make
maybe
actual
you
night
should.
vision
Please,
goggles.
they're useless. Johnny, they're useless. Okay.
Yeah, if
So, I
you
think
wanted
that's
to
an
make
awesome
something
idea, Dan.
comparable to goggles of dark vision, you
You
would
can
need to
make-
use one of your
Yeah.
artificer
Yeah,
infusions.
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can make. Yeah, I can use an artificial infusion to make those.
So, I think that's a great idea. But another thing is that, you know, we can think about form, we also have to think about function, right? Because I need to be able to move quietly.
Yeah.
So stuff like a bunch of armor and like a crossbow on my shoulder might impede my ability to stealth.
Well, maybe we can.
So I
do
think we can
something
just
else.
yeah, or put it on you, you know, because you
Ooh.
don't have to put it on
Me.
you because you
Me.
yeah, put it on you. Put it on Demetrius because then, you know, you don't have to sneak as much.
And then
Um,
I can give you all the cool stuff when you need it. Be your own little. Your little.
Yeah,
armor.
man.
Walking
Yeah, I mean, if you
armory,
want to.
Demetrius.
Mobile suit Jim.
Mobile suit Gundam, Demetrius.
Yeah.
So I think the dark vision glasses are a good idea.
Okay.
I think I'm good with just a leather gauntlet I don't want anything bulkier than that because also I have to be able to move quickly.
So can you read this? Can you read the book to me while you're doing this?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I imagine it probably wouldn't take much. It probably just takes time to fix the to get the rings cast through the fire bolts. So I'll just read it to you while you're doing that.
Yeah, what's in the book?
Alright, so reading the book, you find there's
Once upon a time.
a lot of metallurgy, like, you got strategies for melting down the metal, you got strategies for that good old wrist work to forge the metal.
Who lived in a big house, and the house was made of metal.
And
this continues
so
on.
this is any stuff that you'd be able to learn from, like, any old blacksmith, until you find a section near the end. And this section refers to a metal that you have never heard of before. And this metal is called elytrium. According to the book, this metal is extremely strong and extremely light, allowing for any weapon that it is forged out of to be wielded with grace and precision.
Armor, dude. What if we could make armor out of this elytrium? Elytrium?
Elytrium.
Elytrium?
I will.
No, I'm saying that in character.
Yeah.
Elytrium. Elytrium.
I'm tossing it in chat for.
Elytrium.
Yeah.
Elytrium.
Yes.
Elytrium. Elytrium.
Okay.
If we could, like, that's exactly the kind of thing that I could use, right? Because that'll give me more protection without compromising my ability to move quick.
And then, if we really wanted to, we could probably slot a couple of thingies on there so you could take off parts when you wanted to.
Yeah, definitely.
So that way, when you don't want the mobile, I look down to my arm. When you don't want the mobile catapult, we don't have to put it on there.
It seems like you're really stuck on, like, me shooting things, and I can shoot things with my mind, so I'm already sort of, like, good on that.
Can I get Tinker's tools from Demeterius?
You should.
Do my calming words give him advantage?
No, but it's not going to be extremely hard to do what he wants to do.
Okay.
Oh, come on, dude. There we go. So it's gonna stop. 20.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you are very easily able to. You actually set up so that the crossbow bolt is able to fire at the same time as one of the poison bolts. Doing this,
Sick.
You would get an additional.
No, it's like a.
You would get an additional 1d4 poison damage on a hit.
Nice.
Nice. Big money.
I don't have any crossbow bolts though. Is the problem.
You've got there. Crossbow bolts came with the suit.
Oh, they did? Great.
Yeah,
How many crossbow bolts is that?
Don't bother worrying about ammo.
Count ammo.
I'm not gonna make you you do that.
Great. Okay.
Ammo tracking only works in systems where everyone needs to track ammo.
Yeah, the thing about ammo tracking, and I was reading about this too for something that I'm doing soon, is it's easier to track random reloads and just say you have X amount of clips of ammo.
Yeah.
And say, oh, it's time to reload, than it is to track every single bullet.
Yeah, I like the systems that use like a die, you know, so it's sort of random, of like because you're not counting bullets.
Yeah.
Unless you're John Wick. So.
Yeah.
You know.
Unless you're John Wick.
So
unless you're John Wick, which I am.
Keanu Reeves.
Yuri's John Wick.
As I believe,
silencer and
I believe as the only
to the weapons page, guys.
As the only character who is using ranged weaponry with missiles, don't bother worrying about ammo.
Is it a?
It's
is the
considered a
wrist
light
caster
crossbow,
A light crossbow. Great.
Yeah. which should be 1d6 damage if I'm
Yeah, I'm just looking.
remembering
1d8.
correctly. 1d8?
So 1d8 plus 1.
I
Wow.
looked at it like 5 minutes ago, I swear.
You might be
Yes.
thinking of hand crossbow,
Hand
which
crossbow,
is because
yeah.
light
Okay,
crossbow
light
still requires
crossbow,
2
yeah.
hands.
Yeah, okay.
Are we
So,
ready?
yeah, it's a light crossbow, though.
Okay, great.
Okay, have I found
Wait,
anything?
do you mean
interesting?
you already said it was a light crossbow?
Yeah.
Do you mean it's a hand crossbow?
No, it is a light
Yeah.
crossbow. It is
Okay, great.
it is 1d8 plus 1d4 poison.
Yeah. 1d4 plus 1d8 plus 1d4.
Riveting gameplay.
Yeah, this is great stuff, guys.
I'm really loving the character development of the light crossbow in this one.
Mhm.
Okay.
So now it's like comparable. It's actually sort of better than my psychic blade. Although I can't do my additional stuff with my wrist bow, but
Yeah. So what
Yeah.
was Dorothy looking for?
I'm looking
He's-
for history books, especially like the most recent ones I can find. And I know that the newspapers are destroyed, but if I can find like anything on recent history, I would do that. Maybe textbooks.
Yeah, you're
Someone's
finding
really
that
crappy in current events paper.
you're finding that the most recent history book is the one that Daiva found. You find like 2 more copies of it, but it's the same book, just translated.
Okay.
hey, so oh, by the way, this is still active.
So I want to get into like religion stuff.
Religion stuff? Okay.
Don't mind my thoughts in your brain. I was just thinking about the fact that the shop that we went to, which was like a jeweler's shop, I think it was.
Yeah, it was a
looked
jeweler.
like it was like looted. So maybe the shitty. Sorry, Freudian slip. Maybe the city went to shit.
Who's Floyd?
Who's Freud?
He's another scion.
God damn it.
Nice.
He wanted to
Um,
kill his dad
I'm
and
gonna
mind
go
meld
look.
his
I
mom.
play D&D so that I can pretend I live in a world where Freud doesn't exist.
No, Yuri absolutely believes in the Oedipus complex and like all the Sigmund Freud egos.
No, okay.
Things.
It's
And it's all
it's
true.
it's slightly modified. The psionic teaching is that it's
by a
kill
guy
your
named
dad,
Freud.
kill your dad, and
Kill your
mind
dad.
meld with your mom.
Kill your dad, become your mother.
The real path
Um,
to self-actualization was to become the person that you idolize most.
This is the end of this conversation.
Yes.
We will never have it again.
Daiva goes to say something back to Yuri, and then she realizes she doesn't want to say anything, and so she goes to find Yuri.
Just sitting on the floor, rubbing it, kind of petting Albert's hair would be.
He's got hair.
All right, then I'm just kind of rubbing it.
I'm still reading the book to you. I can. It's
Well-
this you. So I read the book and sent you a psychic message at the same time.
What was the
Multitasking.
message again? Because my brain completely shut down halfway through it, and I can't remember it.
I was just thinking about the fact that it's weird that the jewelry shop was looted.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, so it's possible that the city went to shit.
Before it got down here.
And
Or
this
after.
really is a bottle episode. You're gonna keep us in this library for 4 hours.
I am not
Yeah,
keeping you guys in this library. This is all you.
Doing it.
I got a
We're good
notebook.
to ourselves.
This is entirely your fault.
Thank God.
I've got
Wanted to
stuff
write notes, but I
prepped.
know that Yuri would never write notes.
I've got stuff prepped. You guys just aren't leaving.
You're impressed.
Okay, I also, Okay, so we're just gonna take a long rest, I guess. And I wanna
Yeah.
look for religion stuff, and also I wanna read the books on the Primal Gods.
Okay.
The hands down.
There we go. Finally getting
But
to
you
the
gotta
books.
Sleep too.
I don't have to sleep.
That's fair. That's fair. Sorry,
We're finally.
Yeah, I mean, could, but what I'm saying is that there aren't any bodies or anything.
Finally getting back around to the books I did prepare for.
Maybe the city went, but the people didn't. That's
That would
always possible.
probably support the teleportation theory.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's like if teleportation, then maybe the people didn't come.
So, yeah, you look around for religious texts. You're finding, like, Bibles, in quotes, I don't know what else to call them, about
Religious texts.
well, like, it's religious
Holy books,
texts. Yeah, holy books, there we go. You're finding them about gods that you have never heard of, and looking at these books, you're noticing that books about even just the same god, such like, let's go for example, the god of the forge, the name keeps changing over, like, the older you get, the name just keeps changing. It doesn't
names
appear
have power.
it does not appear that these people, whoever they were, had an extremely consistent pantheon. It's
My mythology brain right now
It
is
is-
going like, I know what this is about.
it is
Yeah.
as if
Um,
the whole thing with, like, Greeks and Romans, how the Romans
Yeah.
just kind of took the Greek gods and changed them. It's as if that happened like 8, 9, 10 times.
Because that's what happened, because the Greeks stole the gods before, and then that's how they got their gods. They're just combinations of other gods. Like, Aphrodite was originally a war god.
yeah.
Yeah, there's some iterate. There was a cult of Aphrodite that was like a war-based thing. We don't have to talk about it right now.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah, I don't know about
I know about this. And so, like, I'm just like,
So the thing is that it's possible that these gods are consistent, and they just don't reveal their true names because true names have a lot of power,
Mhm.
and it's possible that these gods don't. You know, I don't know if gods follow the law of names or not.
Also, you are finding that there are extremely few mentions of mortals meeting the gods, except in the holy books, which, according to some of, like, the more historical ones, aren't necessarily accurate depictions of what happened in real
Well,
life.
maybe the gods were people all along.
That's crazy.
I mean,
Like a
Okay, well,
don't mind the man behind the curtain thing.
yeah, maybe. What? No, that can't be possible.
I don't really want to get into that.
There. They're totally there.
Yeah, so that's what
I
you
mean,
find.
If we don't worship them anymore, then they're dead. But
Oh.
Yeah, that's what you find looking around the library. Once you're done, your
we don't have
comprehend
Do we
languages.
have new gods?
Yeah, there is a pantheon of gods
Okay.
in
Cool.
the
Those
cities.
change every 200 years.
Don't
Yeah, that's
don't
what I'm
ask.
saying, is
They
that if-
they don't. They've been pretty consistent.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
what I'm
we can
saying. Is
ask
that
them
the,
what happened.
I don't know how to talk to a
That's-
god. Do you?
It's
I assume it's like talking to
there's
you
like
guys.
certain religious churches that claim to have spoken to the gods, but no one knows how like truthful that is.
Okay.
I'll sit down and try real hard to talk to
Okay.
God. Can I
Okay. While he's doing that, I'm gonna go to sleep.
crack
Oh, I wanna
pot?
check
I
out
know
the
I'm not gonna be able to do it, but
I return to my cranny.
Yeah. So once you Dorothy understands Elvish, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So once your comprehend languages drops, you go back and you start looking at the books that you already found. Which one of them do you start with?
I'm gonna start with the Forgotten Primals.
The
The
Forgotten
handbound
Primals. This book is handbound. Lifting it up, you're seeing more of that dust like trickle down from the pages.
I am very careful.
It would roll just flat intelligence.
What about round intelligence?
A 9.
9. Okay. Yeah, so you're looking at the book. Flipping through, a lot of the pages have crumbled away, leaving just bits and pieces of information. You are finding information on 3 deities. There's one simply known as the Divine, and you are able to pick out the phrases life and death, necromancy, and evocation. There is another section on another god. You see shadowed. This one is capitalized. You're assuming it's referring to the god itself. And you can make out the phrases antithesis to the divine, secrets, malevolent.
My
And-
God.
As you flip to the back, you are seeing pages that not only have a lot of the pages crumpled away, but on what is left, there are ink blots and other flaws in the paper, obscuring almost all of the information until you get to the last page, and you see scrawled out in all caps, very hastily written writing, "This god is evil."
Well,
You
that's
can tell that it is a
subjective.
different section. You don't know what god this is referring to.
Okay, so the
Ooh.
shadow was malevolent antithesis to the divine, and what was the other thing?
Secrets.
Secrets.
Hush, hush.
And then the last page says this god is evil.
Yes. If you've ever played Portal 2, it's like scrawled out, much like I think it's the Rat Man's.
Man.
Yeah.
It
Doug
is
Oh, Rat Man.
very
I have a Portal 2
hasty.
poster in the other room.
Nice.
No, I don't have anything I want to do right now, so I guess I'm just kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
with
I'm
Albert.
just
Yeah,
taking a
Albert.
fat
Got it.
nap.
Yeah, we're sleeping. Those of us that are bound by the laws of sleep.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just kind of sitting on the
Us
floor.
humans.
Maybe
mean,
I'm
I'm
talking
also
to
bound
Albert
by
a little bit.
I'm in detective mode.
So
But
I'm
also-
assuming you go on to the next book.
Yes.
Alright. This one is professionally bound, and the pages are old, but they're not crumbling. Like, they're in about as pristine condition as you would expect for a book that is, to your estimation, over several hundred years old. This one is a lot more in-depth, and looking through it, you don't see any mention of the divine, the shadowed, or any god that is considered outright evil. You do see information on 4 primal gods. The primal god of the waters, who is known as the god of water, tradition, and those who resist change. The primal god of the earth, who is the god of earth, plants, and held promises. The primal god of the sky, the god of the sky, air, and those who value freedom. And the primal god of flame, who is the god of fire, passion, and those who live for a singular purpose.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to repeat a lot of that for me. But give me a second.
That sounds dope as hell, let me just say. Like, those are cool
If
people.
I will put it into the
Gamers.
chat.
So.
Because that is a heck of a lot easier than
Yeah, then repeating it all
Repeat
again.
it.
repeating it.
Can I make a perception check on the area? I just want to see if there's anything going on.
Yeah, just give
I
me
figure
a
I'm hanging
moment
out.
to edit this so that you're not getting DM notes.
Talking to
There you go.
Albert, me and Albert. So yeah, I just want to make.
Dorothy's just gonna until Fluffy bothers her to go to bed.
Yeah, eventually you get Fluffy, like, kneading into your leg.
Boning into your leg.
Bone man. No.
Actually, I'm just gonna keep an eye on the fire, and nonchalantly cut a part of the bookcase off, put it into the fire pit, just so everyone's warm, and maybe make a little guy, just a little toy man, that I just let walk around the library, and look at.
I'm asleep like a normal person.
Hey, Warforged don't sleep.
Yeah, I'm just sitting with my eyes open wearily, wishing I could
Don't be
sleep.
intolerant.
I'm sorry. I was kidding. It was a joke.
No,
For legal
I'm
reasons.
I am
Because
also
I can't
joking.
sleep.
Do not worry.
I'm jealous of everyone because I can't sleep, so I have to make this little man to keep me entertained.
Sorry.
Yeah, so as you're waiting, Albert does the best he can to turn towards you and goes, "Well, what do you make of this?"
What do I make of what? I mean, of all of this? There's a lot going on.
Yes.
It's a little hard to get through.
Well,
I mean, I'd say
if I
that
had
the
arms,
city
I'd
was...
gesture, but as you can
Yeah, well,
tell.
I'm still working on that, I promise. So I'd say that this whole thing is a little crazy. And I really just want to go back home, but I don't think these people are going to let me go back.
Well,
So,
yes.
until then, I guess I gotta stay here.
Perhaps
and hopefully find some other people.
Perhaps by heading forward, you can reach a place that you never would have been able to alone.
Yeah, you're right. Hopefully I can help Oren and the rest of the family meet some new people. So that way, when I'm gone, they're not so alone too.
Yes.
Demetrius would definitely be able to see that before Yuri went to sleep, he threw a crumpled piece of paper behind him. So it's lying on the ground now.
I'm gonna reach behind and pick up the note. Or just the piece of paper.
It's a poem
Oh?
that all of the lines are crossed out, but you can see it. It's a very bad poem. It's like free verse. It
Oh,
says,
nice.
"The tomb of death lays calling, city black and deep, and when the mission's done, I'll find myself still wanting, as always."
You set that up to rhyme, and then you didn't.
I thought you were gonna say
That's part
sleep,
of the
and I was
plan.
so ready.
Yeah.
And then you
That's the best part of
didn't,
the
and I was
poem.
like,
Clown on them with the non-rhyme scheme. Well, whoever wrote this,
I
is still
should
working
be-
their rhyming, but it's okay.
I should
Slide
be
into the
surprised.
book.
I should be surprised that Yuri writes poetry, but I'm not
That's
whatsoever.
edgy. Edgy.
What do you think,
bastard.
Albert? I mean, there's a lot.
I love
You've
him.
been listening to us talk all day, and disarm traps, and all of this cool stuff, and I just want to know what your perspective on all of this is, because you're part of my family, which is currently just the two of us, but also I just want to, valued partner. Want to know what you think.
Well, there is something at work here. I don't know what it is, but even having waited this long, well, there's something going on.
Yeah. I mean, I wish we
can't
could
place
just get
my
ahead of the. I wish we could get ahead of the
finger on
game,
what.
but
Yes.
I feel kind of bad. I guess I'll have to wait and hopefully, when our moment comes, we will seize it.
Yes.
But
shall.
until then, and I just look over and flick the most spherical looking object I can find at the little man who's kind of walking around, and just see if he kicks it or anything.
Yeah, he kicks it
Just
back to
pocket
you.
wood. Sick. So I just go on idly flicking the
Playing
object
a
back
little
and
game
forth,
of soccer.
Playing a little game soccer with the little guy.
Right, and night
That's
passes.
how I spend my night.
Night passes, and you are awoken. Sun looming in the sky as always. Ready to face what you think is another day.
This
It's
guy
another 8
cannot
hours.
block me. It's ridiculous. Maybe the next one.
Yeah,
will be
that's
better.
true. I feel like we kind of forgot about the sun, that they might build windows for the sun.
That's
So it's
something.
possible
That's a
they
good
built
point.
the city down here and then the walls.
So
closed
all
in.
of our theories have just been shot through.
Possibly.
Oh,
I don't know.
are you guys talking about this out loud?
Yeah.
Well.
Albert pipes up. Well, if you look at the way the shadows are, you can pretty easily tell that these windows were meant for a lot more light than is coming in right now.
Did you build buildings in a past life?
I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll have to find out. And I put him back on my back.
Guess it just seemed like it was a little dark in here. That's all.
At this point, I honestly feel like, is it even gonna matter if we figure this shit out? Like, I feel like we've spent almost an entire day trying to figure it out, and it hasn't done us any good.
I made a little guy. There
Whoa.
he goes.
He's
Oh, he's
running
fast.
around.
Yeah,
Jesus.
he's pretty lively.
Yeah. He is like, you point at him, and he starts running just faster, and then trips.
Oh, I'm gonna go
Aw.
and pick him up. I
Um,
iron out a couple of the dents that I've in him, because I assume he's tripped a couple times. And it can-
ignore the top part. I'm writing notes on something.
Well,
It's up to-
maybe.
Do you need me to read it? Like, I know my handwriting's really sloppy.
Yeah.
Get gold and die.
was
what
gonna
else are,
say-
it says, what else are we here to do?
Go
We're here to
find.
get gold and die.
Go find all the other cool people.
That too.
There
Fine.
are supposedly answers at the center of the crypt, so if we could get there, that would be our ultimate goal, I would say. I mean, that's why
Okay.
we were sent down.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know why I
We're
was sent
already
down
here.
here, to be honest.
Oh, well, you're a special case. Do you want some candy?
Sure. It's not really. It's the candy is losing its luster every time I get it, so now it's just kind of an expected thing.
Curious, even like taste or eat. What is the food experience?
No,
like?
I can't eat food, so I just get it and put it in my pocket.
You,
Or-
Demetrius's
or
mouth
potentially-
like slowly opens like a piston.
Yeah, or
places
potentially
the candy
it's
and
just
it's just
jangling around in your stomach.
crunch.
So it's just that now.
It's
my
just a
stomach is
hydraulic
food
piston.
storage. I like to
Your
think that I'm
stomach is just
keeping.
a hatch that we can
I'm-
open.
I'm tossing the candy behind me like I'm eating it, and I'm catching it in my other hand and putting it in a bag.
That's how you learn to eat things.
So that way, one day, when we run out of candy,
It's
Have it.
it's like
Not be able to
it's
see
like
it, yeah.
Jack the Giant Slayer. That
I've
one
never heard
that,
any like
that one
Jack
story.
and the Giant Slayer. Oh, I thought you were talking about the movie.
Nah. That was a good
Never
movie.
Jack
though.
and the Beanstalk.
No. It was a not Jack and the Beanstalk.
Different
There's like a
story.
different fable or
Is there a
story
sequel?
where like he like challenged a giant to an eating contest, and then had a like bag hidden
Yeah, the magic
underneath
bag
his
we
shirt.
were
He
talking
slowly filled that up with food. He was like, "Oh, I can't eat anymore." So then he took a knife, cut the bag open, let out all the food, and was like, "All right, now I can keep eating." And the giant was like, "I want to do that," and then died.
Yeah,
Dumbass.
Jack. Go Jack.
Oh, Jack.
Um,
Also, I do have one thing I do want to do, because it's a new day. So you know what that means.
dude, you gotta send your GF good morning texts.
Lame.
I already wrote it out and counted the words. It's exactly 25. That's what I was writing before. Okay.
Just had the Fortnite burger.
I'm sorry. I gotta message your friend. Found a giant city from 1351. A huge library, an elvish undercommon, and something else. We think it teleported here. I miss you. Stay safe.
Building fell on me.
Building
No,
fell
I wasn't in the building.
Yeah, you just watched.
Building fell on idiots.
I almost mentioned that, but I figured the more
you-
less
Building fell on
detail-
acquaintances.
Building fell on party members.
Yeah. A few seconds pass, and you hear, "We found a city, too.
Murder.
I couldn't find anything about it, but maybe it's the same one? We haven't found anyone else here."
You can only send one
That's
message
it.
per day, can't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna as soon as I hear that, I'm gonna go up to Demeterius and be like, when thoughts are too complex to do hand gestures.
She always is quiet.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's see.
I just met her.
Maybe she'll talk one day.
Well, if she wants.
If looks
Yeah, I
could
mean, I don't wanna
kill.
But yeah, all this reading.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it takes a bit.
And maybe. I guess so.
Roll flat intelligence. Actually, roll Arcana. Arcana.
Roll brains. Ooh. Gale, you fool. That's a 17.
Large brain
Yeah.
energy.
Large
Large robot
You
brain energy.
would be able to make more sending stones. However, they are useless unless Armani has the other one of
Ah,
the pair.
dang.
You cannot make an existing pair
Do you
of sending stones.
do
You can track
know
the
what,
signal.
Do you know what she looks like? Could you draw
Oh,
or
she's gonna draw a picture.
brain it to me?
Um,
Because maybe we could
If you
teach
just-
something it looks like, and then
If you think,
oh, well, yeah. Because I was gonna say we could, if you brained it to me, we could send it to her. Maybe.
well,
Get
you guys
a
can't
little
brain
guy.
it to each other.
And
You guys
then
can't brain
we
it to each other. You can only brain it to me.
We could give it to the little guy, and the little guy would go and find this person and give it
Okay.
to them.
If I mean it just do you just have to know what they look like?
Well, it helps to describe it to the little guy, so that way the little guy knows where to go get him. Cause
Oh,
yeah,
I thought that guy's gonna make no time.
what do you mean no time? He's pretty fast.
Make him
I
a
don't
little
mean no
fruity.
time. I mean he's gonna make it in a lot of time.
Well,
He's not gonna make it in no time.
At this point, Albert once again speaks up. If you could show, is there any way that you could show what she normally looks like?
maybe.
Yeah,
Is-
just
is
what
there
does she look
one-
like
Oh,
most
wait,
of the
wait,
time?
wait. I can make
Oh, yeah.
the sheet of glass. If we find something, I can put an image of the person on it. If I could just figure out what this person looked like.
What will that do?
Tattoo.
Ah,
I'm not actually.
you've got something on your wrist. Is there a fly? Is there a fly on your wrist?
No, she's pointing at the tattoo.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
there's not a fly on there. Okay. No, I was good.
You sure?
Alternatively, do you happen, I know this is a long shot, but do you have a piece of her hair at all, or anything like that?
I wish I had hair.
I will leave that up to you, Erica, to decide.
Sorry.
If I have a piece of our
That's gay. That's homosexual.
I can assure you right now, there
best
is
friend
nothing homosexual about their relationship.
Do you have
From what I know.
Do you have
Okay.
a lock of your best friend's hair?
Do you?
Just the bros
I would say even
Handing
if
out.
you don't.
handing out.
Evens I do, odd I don't.
hair to everyone.
Yeah. Just give it a D4. See if he has it. or not.
I'll do it
Or
in
a
20.
d20. Or any
It
die.
doesn't matter.
They all
use
have
a
evens and
D4.
odds.
Really?
Evens I do, odds I don't.
Yeah.
Nat 1.
That's an odd.
You've never
Okay.
thought about it, and the thought of it disgusts you.
Yeah, I mean,
I
a
could
little bit.
whistle and see if there's a whistle back.
Hmm.
I'll go outside and whistle
You wanna whistle? I'm gonna whistle back.
as loud as I know that was you.
You
All
didn't
right.
say
no.
Could you
Okay.
just show me the image, the appearance,
Oh,
quickly?
And I show the tattoo.
yeah. I'm gonna hold his head up so he can see it.
Then
You get blood rush from this? Can I hold you upside down?
Huh. It doesn't feel good. I can tell you that.
Okay. Well, then I won't hold you upside down. I just wanted to
All right.
see.
All right. Thank you. And just if you could set me
Yeah,
down
cool.
for 10 minutes or so. And you're gonna need to give me a moment because I didn't
Okay.
actually.
So I've put the. Family
Does
cape on.
Demetrius have proficiency in wisdom saving throws?
I have to plug in my PC, so I'll be right back.
No, I
Okay.
don't. But I can definitely deal with it.
Okay.
Whatever the.
That was just. I was
The base question?
wondering.
I just gotta ask if you got proficiency in wisdom saving throws.
Trying to be the dungeon master, you don't. You only ask me the improved questions, Gail. I want to see my lawyer.
No, that answer gave me information that it would have taken me a little while to pull up. So thank you.
Yeah. Oh, because of the artificer.
You got it.
I have con and intelligence throws.
4, 8.
Oh
15.
yeah, Armani's an artificer.
Sick. We have artificer link.
so-
We have artificer linked in.
After waiting for about 10 minutes, Albert's eyes start glowing a yellow.
Love it when he does this.
And he starts saying out loud, "All right, I can see them. It's hard to make out the background with the spell, but you do the best you can. It looks like the same city, but just that's the architecture. I can't. But
What if I make a very big explosion? Could you
I
hear
seem
it?
to be doing well.
Please? Come on, man. Just pull the pipes out of a building. See if we can see it. Yuri, come on. We gotta go find some more metal.
I'm
take it.
trying to see
Okay.
if scrying lets
Why?
you do that.
We want to see if we can make a very large noise so that we can possibly find Daeva's friends.
Well, if
I don't think we do. I think a whistle would cover it, and I already did that.
you did whistle when he wasn't casting the spell, or while he was
Yeah.
in the process of casting the spell.
Or I have
Yeah,
the beacon. Can I make the beacon send out a beacon?
That would take
Wait. Okay, so
more
what's even
time
going
than
on?
you've got.
Because Yuri was
Albert
outside
is
with,
currently casting Scrying on Armani.
And the
on
servant.
Armani.
Yes.
Okay.
He is scrying on Armani.
Third
Armani
trick aid.
got
Pyrotechnics. Can I shoot
very,
pyrotechnics
very much failed the save.
in the middle of the city?
Well, you are currently inside of a building.
Don't do it inside
Yeah,
of the library.
yeah, we're gonna go outside.
Yeah.
Just flares.
Whatever's in here.
So, you're setting off a loud noise.
It
As-
requires flame though, so I'll light a torch and then throw it up.
Yuck it. Or better yet, light a crossbow bolt on fire and shoot it.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Because we want to see. Yeah, we want to see if we can
It's
get
on
it
my left hand.
far out into the middle of the city. Okay.
Pyrotech, does that
Yeah,
have any description on how far away you can hear the noise?
I mean, I assume it's an explosion, but I can shoot.
Yeah. Well, like, because stuff like Thunder Wave has, like, you can hear it up to 300 feet.
Yeah, that would be helpful. It's 163. In Xanadu. Pyrotechnics. Explodes on a dazzling display of colors. I assume color comes with noise. I don't know. So
We don't know she's in the city, right?
I was just judging that explosion would come with
Oh,
noise.
she is in the same city?
Armani is in, from what Albert can tell,
The same is
yes.
possibly
Cool. Yeah.
most likely.
Scrying doesn't give you a whole lot of vision, but from what he can
Yeah.
tell, it looks similar.
Cool. So
But in the
yes.
meantime, are you going outside and setting off?
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
going outside. We're
set
going
it
to
up.
shoot fireworks.
We have enough history about this.
Well, I guess you can't send any more messages, can you? I was gonna say tell her we're going towards the wall.
Just tell her. Just let her know.
We could
Come on,
light a
Art.
building on fire. That requires a lot less work.
But then we could just take the
Right?
good stuff out of the building.
All right.
Let's not do that
May I
one.
get a perception check from Yuri? You start feeling your head. You're getting a headache. And, ooh boy,
Oh,
it does
boy,
not
we know
feel
what
good.
this means.
That's
We know what
15.
this-
That's a
The mind
15.
flares.
Underground mind flares. No.
You
I mean, mind
look
flares
up
live in the underdark.
and you see. Are you telling anyone that you're, like, sensing something?
Yeah. I say, guys.
Yeah.
And
You-
then I
yeah.
use my vision sense.
Visions.
My brain
Yeah.
waves.
So you see the spectral image of a tiefling hovering in the air, clutching her head. Dorothy, you recognize this tiefling as one of the avatars of death that you met earlier. And her arm moving what appears to be against her wishes draws 2 arrows and fires them into the ground in front of you.
Shit.
Before your eyes, you see 2 skeletons begin to assemble. Please roll initiative.
Oh, here we go, people.
It's 2 skeletons, guys.
And she's right above me? Great. So those skeletons are...
She's
next
not
to me,
right.
baby.
She's not right above you. She's probably about like
Okay.
60 feet away. These
I-
skeletons are being
Hey!
summoned about 20 feet in front of you.
I've done this to you before, and I think we can do this to this thing.
Nat
It's
1,
more feasible.
but that's a 5.
That's a 5.
It's okay, I
alright.
rolled an 8.
20.
I rolled an 8. I only rolled a nat 3, so...
That's a 20.
What is Demetrius's dexterity modifier?
Dexterity modifier is +2.
Alright, I will ask you to
One of these
roll
skeletons
a
rolled a
d20,
20.
no modifiers.
One of these bitch-ass skeletons rolled
Okay.
a bitch-ass 20.
I got a 13,
Well.
by the way.
Can skeletons even take psychic damage? Oh god, I mean, I guess I'm gonna find
Yuri,
out.
Idea.
Yeah.
There's a ceiling here, right?
I would hope so.
You push ice ceiling, a hole in the ceiling with a little rope coming out of it.
You are outside. The
Just make your
ceiling
whole
is
plan.
at
With
least
just zipper.
it's at least like 500 feet up.
Yeah.
All right, first we're gonna need a
that's
ladder.
not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
All right, so Demetrius got
I
a
love that spell.
unnatural 20.
Yes, and then a 12 on the
Yeah.
second one you asked for.
Who's next?
Skellington? Oh, no, you're talking about the
Let's see. Diva got a 5. Yuri got
8.
8.
I rolled a nat 3.
And Dorothy got a 13.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. So am I first? Is the question.
Demetrius is in fact first.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. So probably the worst.
So are these skeletons also 60 feet away from Yuri? Are they directly below?
They
the
are being
ghost?
summoned about 20 feet in front of the party.
20 feet. Okay.
And after she looses the arrows, she collapses and disappears.
great.
Okay.
Great.
So I'm gonna hit everyone with aid in the area.
What's that do?
Aid increases your hit point maximum by 5 and adds 5 to your hit point total.
Nice.
For 8 hours.
How? For 8 hours? Jesus.
Yes. So that is my
Damn.
first move is to burn a second level spell slot and hit everyone with aid.
Dude, epic Demetrius moment. Top 10 anime AIDS.
Is there? It doesn't say there's anything that needs to be rolled for that. I assume it's just.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, most likely not.
Some
Yes.
spells-
So
yeah, I
that's
think-
my major action. I have an extra attack, so I'm gonna draw my. light
Extra
cross.
attack only works if you take the attack action. Since you used your main action on something else,
Okay.
you don't
So I
get
can
the second attack.
transform my-
Yeah.
All right. So we're standing outside on the balcony. All right. Then I guess I'll
I was thinking that you guys were
yeah, no, we're
in
down.
the street.
We're all the way down. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're,
you
we're
you
on
have
the
left
street,
and entered the
okay.
streets.
yeah.
Yeah, we
I
were
don't think
we
there's
were
a-
heading out, and then this friggin' bow and
We're
arrow
going,
person was just like,
Fucking Maya Whitlock,
So,
ghost of Maya Whitlock, the
I'm
ghost
gonna
formerly known as
go-
Maya Whitlock.
I'm gonna go run and get some cover, and then behind cover, sheath my steel defender off,
All right.
and that's gonna be my turn.
All right.
So if I'm
The
correct,
first one
I have so many books.
goes forward, raises its long sword, and swings it down at Daiva.
mm-hmm.
Oh, beans. There goes my d20.
No offense, but you can try, bitch.
That is an 11.
Doesn't hit.
12.
Oh, it takes its turn immediately after mine.
I was that it would go before the skeleton, right?
Yes,
Oh.
but we don't have to do it now.
Okay.
You'll actually
And
just-
the other one, what? I'm assuming Daiva's in front. Is there anyone else in front?
I mean, Yuri would probably be in front if he was
We were
sensing
outside.
his visions.
Yeah, okay. So the other one
Be near the front.
swings at Yuri.
This stupid motherfucker.
Idiot moron.
Will a 15 hit?
No, my AC is
Alright.
17.
Haha.
We have the AC
I do
of
the, like,
gods.
six.
Dorothy, it is your turn.
Hi.
Please make a wisdom saving
So
throw.
the two skeletons are right in front of us.
And
Saving throw?
is it intelligence? Yes. So you can add your intelligence mod to that save. I'm gonna use Flash of Genius to let you add your int mod.
Okay, that's a 10, 14, 17.
17, alright. Please proceed with your turn.
Okay.
Yuri,
Yeah.
no worries, guys. Nothing to look into here.
That dim difference.
I'm gonna cast missile, second level spell, and I'm gonna aim 2 charges at each
Is
skeleton.
that?
All
Oh, that's
right.
all allies. Okay. So you all can add when you need to.
Okay,
Make
so
a
I'll
save.
roll
Is that
damage.
when? When is that?
I'm
so
looking
that's-
up that now.
Damage on one skeleton,
Could you repeat that? Sorry.
8 damage on one, and another 8 on the other one.
All right. And make sure you're marking off uses of Flash of Genius, because I do believe it
What?
is
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's 4
Yeah.
uses.
4 uses. Okay.
Well, this is now a very loved book, seeing as I have a drinking problem and there is now Diet Pepsi on this
Okay,
page.
don't say that you have a drinking
Please don't
problem.
say that you have
sounds like
drinking
something very
problem.
Not a good
different.
thing to say.
Oh, no,
Uh,
sorry. It's like a joke in my family that whenever we drink something and like it
Oh,
spills
okay.
out of our mouths,
Yeah.
we say we have a drinking
It's
problem.
the
No, I
airplane
thought you were
joke.
just admitting that.
It's just that we're on the internet forever.
Oh right.
Yeah.
No, I mean
Always.
I
I'm gonna
struggle
click you saying
when
that
I
you have a
drink
drinking
for
problem.
the
that you have
drink
a
to go
drinking
into my
problem.
mouth.
You're gonna rue the day.
It
Erica.
is now Yuri's turn.
Okay,
Alright, big man.
Yuri. So we've
Please
got
make a
one-
wisdom
Yippee.
saving throw.
Great. Do I get to add Flash of Genius to this, or does it take your
Do
reaction
you want
every
me to
time?
burn? Do you want me to burn another?
No,
Is
doesn't
Flash
say.
of
Not
Genius a
yet.
reaction?
What?
Is Flash of Genius a reaction?
I think so. Let me check.
Wisdom
I
saving
completely-
throw. I
When you
rolled
or
a
another creature
13,
you
so
can
I might
see
need
within
it.
within 30 feet. Use my reaction to add intelligence mod.
Yeah,
to the
okay,
roll.
so you can't. I got a 13.
Alright.
Okay. That's my bad.
Continue on with your turn.
I'm gonna use Lucky.
You're gonna use Lucky?
Oh,
Alright.
You don't
Oh,
need
no,
to.
wait, never mind. I'm sorry. Because I get to go on with my turn. You know what?
Continue
No.
on.
I said no, I'm gonna re-roll because I said that I would before
Okay.
you said that I succeeded.
Then let's see if we can.
I rolled
puzzle
even
out the
better. I rolled a
DC.
21.
21? Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're
You
definitely
succeed
not-
even better.
We're definitely not
So
figuring
that's-
out what the DC of this chip
Well, it's-
is.
At least 13.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it one skeleton is 5 feet and then the other one is 5 feet diagonal from me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Then I will bonus action disengage,
Okay.
move as can I get to the cover that Demetrius is behind? With
Yeah.
30 feet of movement?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I'll get there and then I'll huck a psionic blade.
Alright. Number 1 or number 2?
I'm gonna use another luck point. Okay, that's better. That's a 21 to hit.
Alright. Are you
And
attacking
I-
number 1 or number 2?
The one where I was. The one that was
The one that attacked you?
yeah, the one that attacked me.
Alright, the one that attacked you is number 2.
Revenge strike. So I get my
Yep, that hits.
yes.
How much
I
damage?
get my well, it's all sneak attack, so it's 16 damage.
16 damage.
If you can, try to kill them without like destroying their body.
Yeah, well, the good thing is that my psionic blade leaves 0 marks. It just looks like
Oh,
they
yeah.
died of a heart attack. Or whatever. Their brain exploded.
Alright, and Daiva?
Some Death Note shit.
Yeah, can skeletons take psychic damage? Does he look like he took the full amount of that damage?
Yep.
Okay, great. So, that's my turn.
And it is now Daiva's turn.
Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to. I have extra, so I'm gonna do 2 attacks on the skeleton that attacked me because I have extra attack.
Alright.
Which doesn't cost anything. And one of the attacks, I'm gonna spend a key point to do.
You can do that after you hit. You can do that after you know that you
Never
hit.
mind, I'm gonna do that after I hit. I did not know that fact. Okay, so 2 attacks. Unarmed. Just like to hit things.
Slap. Big slap.
The lowest is a 10. The next one is an 18.
Alright, your first punch misses as it shifts out of the way. Your second one barely connects.
Nice.
but
Damn.
it does
Hand goes right
connect.
into his ribs. It's real gross.
Gets stuck in his
Amazing.
rib
Then I'm gonna
cage.
use on that attack. I'm gonna use Hand of Harm, which actually Physician's Touch, which is basically Hand of Harm, and I give it the poisoned condition.
Ooh. Wait, are they resistant to poison?
Are they resistant to poison?
Are you doing
Well,
this?
Poison and the condition poisoned are two different things. So
Oh,
poisoned is the
yeah.
condition, poison is the damage type. So
Yeah,
they wouldn't be
poisoned
resistant, they would just-
poisoned condition.
You're
I'm gonna
giving
do
it the poison condition.
Yes.
Damn, no saving throw? That
Okay,
shit's
there is no
wild.
effect.
Ha ha ha.
Until the end.
Oh,
of...
wait. Was that for Hand of Harm and not Stunning Strike?
That was for Hand of Harm.
I'm sorry, I assumed that you were going to say Stunning Strike, which you can do after you hit. I don't know what the thing is with Hand of Harm, whether you can do it. If it says when you hit with an attack, then you can use it after you hit, I think.
It says when you use Hand of Harm, but that's also Physician's Touch.
When
That I was just reading.
When the...
It says it's an action.
Okay.
So.
So you'd have to declare Hand of Harm and then use it as you
Yeah,
attack?
probably. But who knows?
Mm.
Erica's the expert.
Yeah. I'm not.
Well, you're more the
President
expert than
Monk.
we are.
Page 50, if that helps.
Page 50, thank you.
Yeah, but I know that
Okay.
your Stunning Strike it costs a key point, but you can do it after you hit, and then you can stun them. So you could maybe possibly still do
Okay,
that.
so
if you
Physician's
take more attack
Touch,
Mhm.
you don't... Hand of Harm is you can declare it after you hit.
Okay.
Got it.
Physician's Touch you declare when you use Hand of Harm.
Okay, cool.
Because Physician's Touch is basically Hand of Harm Extra Edition.
Reverse.
Yeah. Although, wait, necrotic damage wouldn't do anything. Because it's
On
a
him.
skeleton.
Right? We don't know.
I would give it a
Well,
stab.
the only way to
or a slap.
there's only one way to find out,
You're right.
Yeah.
and that's to do
So-
necrotic damage.
Roll damage
it.
and roll the
I can
necrotic
still
damage.
Wait, can I still roll
You
damage?
you
with a
can
hit?
still roll damage for the punch you did.
Oh,
Hand of
yeah.
Hand of Harm deals extra damage.
Oh, also does an 11 hit?
No,
Okay, I forgot to add 1 to both of those.
it does
Well,
not.
you have more than 2 attacks a turn, don't you?
I have. Well, that I'd have to use extra. I already used extra attack. I would have to use flurry or fury of blows on top of the extra attack, and that takes another key point.
Flurry of
It's
blows,
usually-
you can do one attack as a bonus action for no key point.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Separate from.
Oh,
Yeah.
great,
So
then-
you can do 3 attacks.
You
with
you
bonus.
get 3 free attacks, assuming you want to use your bonus action. You get a
I
4th
do.
attack
For
if you want
free.
to spend another key point.
I do.
Yeah.
I do want to use.
Please.
Yeah. Well, roll damage for the first attack first, please.
Right.
You can still keep that attack roll.
Erica, did you roll a natural 20?
No, I rolled a 19 plus 7.
Hey,
Pretty
that's
good.
still pretty
Wait,
good.
plus 8 because it's unarmed.
Mhm.
That's 3 damage
3 for the
for the first one.
bludgeoning.
Yes, because it's a
Alright.
punch.
And are you attacking the one that attacked you?
Yes.
All right.
Is that plus the Hand of Harm?
And
No.
yeah, roll damage for Hand of Harm.
Oh.
Yeah, because you just didn't get the poison off on it. You still, the necrotic damage might hurt it still.
Okay. Martial arts die, which is your martial arts die is just your punch
Yeah,
die.
it's the damage that you're unarmed. Right?
Plus your wisdom modifier.
Oh boy, that's gonna hurt.
That is 6.
Your
You made it
arm
seem small.
pulses with necrotic energy, and it does not react.
Ah,
Great.
dang. Still.
So now can I roll for the other attack
Yes,
that I got a 27
Yeah, that hits.
on?
that hits. Don't you
You
worry.
sure?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
it does hit.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
Please hit with a 27.
Raises his sword and
Wait, did
parries
I
your
say
attack.
3 before for the when I said damage?
Yes,
I forgot to add the other +4.
there it is.
That's probably important.
figured
That would definitely be important.
So I have to add +5 to this instead of +1 and then +4 because then I forget to add the +4. So it's +5. That's an 8.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Are
Total?
you gonna... Please,
Um,
Erica, please stun these bitches. It gives me advantage.
I can't.
If-
I didn't say wait, can I still do stunning strike
No,
on
stunning
the?
strike is after you know that you hit.
Yeah, Stunning Strike
You do
is
stunning strike,
retroactive on
but
it.
it turns a key point is the only thing.
Okay,
That's the
I'll.
key point, but they're very useful.
Well, you know what? I'll burn the key point.
Yeah,
just
I
for
don't
you.
think we're gonna get into a lot of fights today.
Alright,
so.
what is...
Just
Think
for
of one.
you.
If I
What
had to guess.
is the
just for me?
saving throw?
Okay. For stunning strike.
Yes.
This is why I have
Whoa, whoa,
all
whoa,
of my
Eric-
stuff
Erica
pulled
looking
out.
through the books like, whoa.
Erica going for
Con.
goblin mode.
Constitution? What is your
Oh.
DC?
What? Where would you? Is it your spell safety?
Yeah, I think so.
Kind
Well,
of
you
your
don't have
spell
a spell
save
save
DC.
It should be in your your martial arts thing.
Oh, your key save DC.
Yeah, key save.
8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
I wrote that down. I didn't write that down.
It's at least 11. 15?
11
Eight
plus whatever your wisdom is.
Plus
because
3,
it's
that's 10. Plus your
11.
wisdom,
No, that's
14.
11. 11.
15.
It's
Wait,
11.
8 plus.
8 plus 3
Eight
is
plus
11.
3 is 11.
8 plus 3 is 11. The thing about 8 plus 3 is that it's 11. And then 50, so
Yeah.
it's 15.
We know I'm not good at math.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your key
Fine.
energy once again flows through your hand, and the skeleton rattles, but continues to move.
Son of a bitch.
It is not stunned.
This guy might hurt. This guy might hurt us.
It rolled
I
a
thought it was
22
gonna be a
on the
normal
Constitution save.
skeleton. He might hurt us.
Aw, damn.
The thing about this guy is that he might hurt us.
Demetrius,
I hope not.
back to you.
Wait, did I rolled.
Wait.
Did I roll for the third attack? I rolled for the necrotic damage of Hand of Harming. I rolled
Yeah, because you
for
missed
the.
with one
You
attack.
you
remember?
said you said it was an
I-
8. Did you roll an 8 total damage or 8
Natural?
on the
8.
die?
8 total damage.
8
I
total
had
damage.
the one. There was the first attack that was
That was
physician's
like a
touch.
attack. Yeah.
The first
I
attack
know that you
missed.
missed.
The second
Yeah,
attack
first attack
hit.
missed. Second attack.
did. Oh
you
right,
did
no, I
Hand
did
of
all
Harm
3
and
attacks.
Physician's Touch. Hand of Harm did nothing, and Physician's Touch did nothing. So we know that this guy is immune to necrotic and the poisoned condition, which means that he's probably immune to poison or resistant to poison.
Yeah,
damage.
because it's a skeleton.
Okay.
So it's usually those guys are, and then
Okay.
you got your third attack off, and it
And it
saved
dealt
against
8
the stun.
damage. Saved against
Yes.
stun. Yes.
Right. Thank you. Wait, did I do the damage?
So,
Or
Yes.
is it
Yeah.
just
You
the
rolled
stun?
you rolled 8 damage.
The whole thing.
yeah, you
Thank
rolled
you.
8.
Stunning
I
strike does not do extra
It's okay.
damage.
It was a
No,
long
it's-
turn. It was a lot of figuring
It's a
stuff out.
long turn.
And
Yeah,
it's good
you're
because
used to
there's probably a little bit of time to
spellcasters
do
where
it.
you do one thing and then you're out of spell slots.
Yes, this is weird.
You're not used to being able to do multiple things on
Can
your
you,
turn.
Erica? Can you? You maybe just want to look this up. Well, it's not your turn. Can you do physicians like your Hand of Harm and Stunning Strike in the same attack?
That might be helpful.
We'll get back to you on. Eddie, back to you, Erica.
Demetrius, back to you.
You can only
Yeah.
use.
Flipping
So
back
you can
around
only-
to your
Oh,
turn.
Flipping
sorry.
through the book.
I read it. It's not a long paragraph. You
I-
can only use
Yeah.
it once per turn,
Mhm.
but it doesn't say if you can use it with stunning strike.
I mean, if it doesn't
Yeah,
say, then I think
you can stack as many key abilities as you want onto one
Yeah,
attack.
You can do anything not.
You just,
something
I,
that
I just don't think that you can use
it.
it more than once per turn. At least
Yeah,
stunning
so you
strike,
can't-
definitely.
yeah.
Hand of
It says you
harm,
can use
you
only
probably.
hand
You can try multiple times. So like you could be like, hit. Oh, he saved. Hit. Oh, he saved. Hit.
Hit.
Finally got him.
Hand of harm.
Yeah. Yeah. Hit.
Okay.
Finally got him.
Hand of
Stunning
harm.
strike. Or like hit. Failed the stunning strike. Hit. Failed the stunning strike. Hit. Succeeded the stunning strike.
throw
Hand of
hand of
harm.
harm.
We're good.
So anyway, that's gonna hurt.
All right.
Oh, we're done. We're just
Alright.
bullshitting.
I don't know. Should I cast Fairy Fire or should I start attacking?
I already have sneak attack from Daeva being within 5 feet of these guys, so it would just give me advantage, and I have +8 to hit with my psychic blade, and
give us
their
advantage on all
AC is
3 of them.
probably like 17. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that. What do you mean 3 of them?
It's 20-foot cube.
Oh,
Any
well,
creature
you
in the
could
area.
you could
If it-
place it so that just the skeletons are inside it. You could place it like behind the skeletons a little.
Shouldn't we? But don't we want to hit the specter, or does the specter not count?
The
Spectre's
specter has
gone.
disappeared.
Okay.
The ghost formerly known as Maya Whitlock is gone. She cried and then she left.
I will neither confirm nor deny that statement.
We know it is.
We all know it is.
She's a tiefling that fired a lot of fast arrows.
Then maybe a snare. And
You
just
gotta love it.
snare one.
From what I remember, snare takes a long time to cast.
I fixed my character sheet, so now I'll remember
Isn't
to
that it?
add the +8.
Yeah,
in
you're
it.
right. I probably should. Okay. So I'm going to pull out my crossbow. And I'm going to take a couple of shots at the first the 2 fine gents.
All right.
So number 1, so that's the one that hasn't been damaged yet, right?
Both of them have been
Yes.
damaged.
Oh yeah, because he
Okay.
got hit by the
Both of them
1-2
have been-
punch.
And magic missile.
Yeah, that's right.
We
It's
really
landing
be out
in
here
the crease of the
punching them
dice.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Please. Not stellar. So that is. That into weapon attacks instead of. It's a magic weapon, so yes, I do. So that is a 16 and a 15.
Both of your shots go wide.
Great. And with
Okay,
my
so I
bonus
think your
action,
AC is
I'm going to
17.
command the Steel Defender to grapple one of the skeletons.
All
Don't
right.
care
Your
what.
very own fine gent.
Your
Just
very own
give me number 1 or number 2.
Do.
Number 2. All right. Can I get
Your very
the
own
opposed
fine.
grapple check?
1999 at your local
Athletics,
dealership.
please.
Athletics. That's going to be an 11.
All right. The steel defender tries to grab on, but it gets shaken off.
You dweeb. Oh, numbers increase by 1 when your proficiency increases by 1. The defender's skill and saving throw bonuses, the bonuses to hit, the number of hit points. Okay. Whatever. Alright, that's my turn.
Whatever,
Alright.
man.
Whatever, man.
The
Game over, man.
first,
Game over.
the first skeleton grabs its longsword with 2 hands and swipes down at Daeva once
Ruh-roh.
for a 28.
Oh, yeah, that
Nice.
hits. First time I'm losing damage this game?
Twice
Hmm?
for a 22.
Oh, yeah, that hurts.
do I have a reaction? No, I can't.
And a third time
Okay.
3 attacks.
for a 17.
Oh.
You're down?
Oh, wait, no. I can't use evasion on this.
Yeah.
And I don't
Does
have...
a 17 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Alright.
What's
Someone
your
choose
AC?
18.
Nice.
Nice.
I have
Yeah.
a 17 AC myself, so I would have gotten hit by that.
I'm kidding.
Alright, you take
I'm bringing out a calculator for this because I'm not that smart.
900 damage.
34 slashing
Ah!
and
Oh, fuck.
11 necrotic damage.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
I am at 6 hit points.
You're at 6 hit points?
I
You're
have
still
50
alive?
Erica!
Unless you're still alive.
Erica!
I went from full to 6.
You gotta get out of there, bro! You gotta
You don't think I noticed?
We gotta,
Oh,
like,
okay.
does it look like
I-
these skeletons can move super fast? Like, can they move the full 30 feet?
Shield.
That would be something. That would be an insight check on your turn.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Do checks take my action? Or is it a free
No, but I will make you wait until your turn.
action? Okay, cool.
as the second one raises its sword.
I'm so worried for you, Diarba.
Give me 1 moment.
Oh God.
Looking at the
Oh,
wrong notebook.
wow. I thought I was doing good in this combat.
Whoops. Alright.
I feel like we haven't even done anything stupid enough to deserve this.
Yeah,
feel
all
like
she
we
did was
deserve it.
punch them, was get up there. All she did was foolish enough to engage them in melee combat, the only thing that her character can do.
And it swings
What a
its
shame.
sword down, barely missing you.
Oh,
Erica, you're so close to dead. It's
Dorothy,
okay. If you
it is
drop,
now your
if you drop to
turn.
0, I can get to you and get away without them making opportunity attacks against me.
I do
I'll
have,
be okay.
I have Hand of Healing. I can heal myself a little bit.
Okay, yes. Also, I think you can bonus action disengage. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
With a
You
key
should
point.
That might be worth it. Who's
Yeah,
to
it might be
say?
worth it to heal yourself and then bonus action disengage.
I might do that.
I think you'd still be able to get one action off, one attack off with that too.
You're right.
One attack, second attack to Hand of Healing.
Second attack.
Bonus
slap
action
myself in the
disengage.
face.
Okay. Do I get an opportunity attack when Erica disengages on Erica?
What?
Oh, I don't know if teammates incur opportunity attacks as well.
No.
What are you? Why would you want an opportunity
An
attack?
opportunity spell on Erica and cast Shield of Faith or Shield.
If anyone's going to be attacking Daiva, it's gonna be Yuri.
I'm gonna choke the life out of you.
Stab and kill Daeva, why not? Please.
Long.
Okay,
The
if
Vampires
you're
stand their
able to
regard.
cast spells as like an opportunity
Yeah, do you
attack,
have Warcaster or something?
What?
are you able to
Warcaster?
cast a spell
Yeah.
as if you were taking opportunity attack?
Yeah, I took Warcaster.
Me and the homies taking
Yeah.
Warcaster.
Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't do that. Actually,
Alright,
if she does disengage,
Disengage, I'll hit you with Shield of Faith
it-
first, and then I'll hit you with Shield after. You'll have +7 AC. You re-engage.
shield is self.
Yeah,
Only.
okay. Well, we can still hit you with +2 AC.
Yeah. So yeah, you can do
I
that.
have a 20 AC.
Yeah.
Still may want to. I don't know what the plan is right now.
Because everyone has age, so they should have 5 extra hit points in their hit
We
point.
do.
so
It's
should be
awesome.
5 more. I can also hit you with Warding Bond, Erica, and I can take as much damage as you do, and you can have resistance to all damages and +1 to AC.
So it is Dorothy's turn.
I die.
Alright, I am gonna run up to one of the skeletons. Or I guess I'm like 2'9", so I'm gonna waddle up to one of the skeletons.
You're gonna run up to them? Oh boy.
Right.
Okay. I trust
I'm
you.
going
I trust you.
Cast Shocking Grasp, and I'm gonna use Fluffy to give me advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
You good? You good there, fam? Bro?
That is
Fine.
a... What is my... It's gonna hit, but I wanna know what it is. It's a 25.
That hits. Yeah.
Okay,
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
2d8 lightning damage.
G8
Seven
lightning
plus 6, so 13 damage.
Nice, good roll.
plus.
And then I'm gonna bonus action disengage and waddle away.
Give me 1 moment.
Like a penguin.
A very aggressive, sweet penguin.
You do get sneak attack on that.
Do I get sneak attack on spells?
Yep.
Oh, fuck
It's
yeah,
just
okay.
it's when you hit with an attack.
Okay, so that's an extra 3 damage
All right. How much damage was that in total?
in total, I think.
One more time.
16.
16. All right. Math.
It's math time.
All right.
Time for
Yuri?
crunching numbers.
Yuri up.
Yuri up.
Please, Yuri up.
Let's Yuri up, gang. Okay. Can I Okay.
Would I, as a necromancer, know that skeletons are weak to bludgeoning?
As a necromancer, you know that these are not ordinary skeletons.
Okay.
Seeing as I did bludgeon them and it didn't.
Skeletons are weird.
Oh.
New D&D book, baby.
Oh,
Hey,
is it?
new D&D.
Oh, is it the big one?
Mythic Odysseys of Theros.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
One
So,
that I figure that most of you probably don't have, given that I am the
Diva,
magic
do you
nerd of
do
the
you
group.
need my help to get out of there?
I don't have it.
Do you need
What?
my help to get out of there, Diva? Okay, great. I will bonus action hide from these skeletons.
Alright, roll stealth.
Crouching down real low.
Weird to shake my head on these
Oh,
headphones.
oh, baby. That's a 29.
Oh, that's
Give
spicy.
me a moment.
Times I regret the things I say, and other times I don't.
Yeah, I feel like you
I think
should.
Gail's trying to see if their
regret
passive
what you say.
perception is higher than 29.
If their passive perception is higher than 29, they need to get out of the skeleton business and get into the
Yeah,
spotting
okay.
business.
No, I wanted to see how specifically one thing of their senses worked. It does not work like I thought it might, so...
Great.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is so sad.
And then we're
You know
gonna
what to
try to
do.
hit with advantage, baby.
My knees.
That hits. That's a 27.
Alright.
Nice.
Sneak
Fine.
attack.
So their AC has to be less than 27.
Yeah.
Okay, we got
It
that.
sure is.
It's greater than 11 and less than 27.
20 damage.
Gives us a 16
Alright,
point.
which one are you attacking? Are
Oh,
you
I'm
attacking?
sorry, 25 damage.
25
I didn't add my
damage?
plus. So I didn't add my +5 before either. So can I just say that it's 30 damage?
Yeah.
That didn't
Are
add my
you
plus five
attacking the
before.
one that hit you or the one that attacked?
The one that hit me, I want
Dive.
revenge.
Alright, 30
So I wanted revenge, and look how well that turned out.
It worked out about as well as you could feasibly
Alright,
imagine.
is that your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Dave, it's now you.
Run away,
And
Dive.
I'm
Run
gonna
away
use
and
one-
never return.
I'm gonna use one attack. Punch it.
Are you gonna kick it?
Bop
Or are you
it.
gonna Punch it.
Twist it. Pull it.
Pull it.
Punch it in the jaw.
You
Try to
you
break
just
its
like
jaw?
try to rip. You can just like try to rip off part of its rib cage.
Oh yeah, or
Like,
take an
ow.
arm off.
Rip off. Why?
Why not?
As your
There's only
unarmed,
one
just
way to
flavor your
attack.
unarmed attack as you like breaking off a little end of its rib cage, and it's like, ow.
Or
No,
stubbing- or
I'd
stubbing-
like to
crushing
break.
its
If I'm
rib.
gonna break off anything, I'd like to break off its jaw, or dislocate its shoulder.
Nah,
Actually,
you're in the jaw.
dislocate its shoulder. If we're jazzing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
There's no
unarmed strike
problem.
can be anything. It's not just a punch. It can be any
Oh.
sort of.
Then I'm
If
gonna try
no-
and I'm gonna first try to dislocate its shoulder. Then I'll just start with that.
Yeah, it's no fun just saying, I just want to punch it. We want to know how you punch it.
So about that,
I don't know.
What'd you roll?
What happened?
You.
hold on.
Do you need me to add
I
intelligence?
must consult the
25?
stars.
Oh,
That
nice.
hits.
I thought it was gonna be bad.
Okay, so it's got to be below 25.
It's below
Okay.
25.
Yeah, I think their AC is either 17 or 18.
That might make sense because I got 15.
Yeah.
Or 16.
Uh-huh.
16.
And
You know that's good.
then 8 damage.
Alright.
that. Then I'm gonna
8
use
damage on the
my-
one that attacked you first. Number 1.
Yes, number 1.
The one that's missing a jaw.
The one that
No.
now is missing its jaw.
Yes.
No,
The one
I
that now
dislocate
is
the shoulder.
Dislocated shoulder.
Oh, I thought
It
you went for the jaw.
staggers back. You don't dislocate its shoulder, however.
But it still do 8 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a solid
then-
hit. Just
If you
these
dislocated
skeletons
a
are
shoulder, what is-
sturdier.
Shoulder just what is
Yeah.
arm just fall off?
First off, if
Yeah.
you dislocated it, it would just pop off. There's nothing
Yeah,
that
that was
holds
the
it
point.
there.
That was the goal,
That
yeah.
was the point.
I mean, you
But-
The
can't
arm
you can't
off.
be like, and it has a added benefit.
The dislocation of a skeleton's shoulder is the full removal of its arm.
Yeah.
That was
Wow.
the plan. That was the plan.
Well, yeah, but like you can't be like, my normal unarmed strike is also gonna knock its arm off for
I don't
free.
know. I'm personally,
That's
if we're
why
getting
I-
into,
That's why I said dislocate the shoulder, because an
Go for it,
unarmed
John.
strike
Because-
dislocating a shoulder makes a lot more sense than I am going to remove.
It's
the
getting
arm.
into-
It's
we're
an
getting into the-
unarmed strike.
Unarming strike.
Okay.
Continue on.
Right. Sorry. Do I have to roll to Hand of Healing myself?
No.
Because it's an attack.
Give
Do I
yourself
have
a
to
It's
roll
roll.
to attack
used
myself?
it's used in place of one of your attacks. You don't need to roll an attack to Hand of Healing, assuming
Okay.
that the thing you are healing wants
Is an
to be
ally.
healed
Yes.
Please heal me.
or is an ally. Yeah.
The thing is myself.
Are you
Wow.
willing? Are you willing?
No. No, I'm kidding. I am. That was a joke. For legal reasons, that was a joke. Yep, so then that's my martial arts die plus my whiz modifier, which is a d6 plus 4. That's okay. I'm at 11 hit points.
All right.
It's better than nothing.
Better than nothing.
Better than 6. And then I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
Reminder that Dorothy does
Should-
have some capability to heal.
I know.
Your
I just
adventurer ability.
I want to at least do a little bit.
What was my adventuring ability?
Yours, when you hit with a leveled spell, you can move.
Slot.
You can slide them around up to 5 feet.
That was
Actually, wait. I thought Dorothy was the healer.
slidey spells.
Yeah, I
Slide.
Yeah, Dorothy is the healer.
I might have been wrong. Okay.
You've
never mind.
got
Ignore me.
your if you give me half a moment to pull up the
Yeah. So,
no.
I have
bonus
intimidation.
action.
I'm pretty sure.
are you moving? Can you? Is your movement 30 feet or is it more than 30 feet?
55.
So yeah, you can probably move 55 and they can't reach you.
Oh,
Oh, we lost
we lost
Aspen
2
and
people.
Johnny.
I'm
No.
We
Well,
lost
we lost Johnnet, but we
Yeah,
lost Aspen's
but-
video.
yeah,
we
there
got
we go.
Aspen's video back.
Aspen,
Yeah.
And
for your ability,
I
when you
understand.
cast a spell of first level or higher, you may allow an ally within 10 feet to expend 1 hit die to heal.
Okay.
I'm gonna get within 10 feet of Dorothy then? That's my plan? If Dorothy is within 55 feet?
Dorothy is most definitely within 55 feet, as I believe
but
halflings have a
Dorothy-
speed of 25.
Speed is 25.
And
We had
didn't you
a
already
little
spend half of your movement getting up to them?
Me?
Yeah, Dorothy.
I mean, were they
You
they
were,
10 feet away?
yeah, you were about
10
10
feet
feet away.
So maybe that might be a little too close.
So you're about 15 feet away now.
Because if
I
you
got
move the full,
As far as I
If you
can
move
while
the
still
full-
being within 10 feet of Dorothy.
okay.
Alright.
Yeah, so you can be like 25 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying because if you move the full 55, then they would have to dash to get to you, which means that they wouldn't be able to attack you.
Yes, but I also want to be healed.
That's fair.
Well,
I would
let's
like
take the
not
take the
that.
healing first. Because then I can buff you up too,
Yeah.
and we can
Well,
send you back
it
in.
is Demetrius's turn.
Speaking of, so Erica, would you rather share your damage with me and get all resistances, or just get flat 2 AC?
How much health do you have?
I got 44. I could take a bit of punching.
I probably would like to get healed first, since I'm at 11. Like, it hits me once and I'm dead.
Okay, then
Yeah, I don't know how
will-
much the +2 AC would help you if they're hitting like a 28.
Yeah.
Okay, well I don't have healing.
Who knows?
I know. I just mean I'll probably wait until after.
Aid, pyrotechnics, invisibility. I can hit you with invisibility.
That
Might be helpful.
might be
Invisibility
helpful.
is, I believe, range of touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Right,
can
it doesn't
definitely.
only last until you attack.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it depends on whether you want to stay behind cover or not, Tim.
Okay. Or I can. What else? I know I've got pyrotechnics, which might be helpful.
Pyrotechnics?
Yeah. Don't ever doubt the ability to use such a Pyrotechnics. It's a good spell.
I'm only doubting a little.
So Eva, you're behind me, right? So they'll probably.
So I can
try to
blind it,
do
or I
something,
can
and they
give a smoke which would heavily obscure us so we could bail.
Or I'll get an opportunity.
I'm sorry, you're both talking at the same time.
Sorry, my bad.
You're
Okay.
fine.
So if I light a crossbow bolt on fire and shoot it, I can cast Pyrotechnics on it, which would blind them in 10 feet if they succeed on a con saving throw, or give us a thick black smoke so we can bail.
Do we want to bail?
Seems like these guys. I think we're fine. I think.
Yeah, how are they looking?
They're both looking a little rough, but they still got a few punches in them left.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should stick it out because we'll just have to deal with them later.
Yeah.
We can always like drop a building
If
on
we
them.
can kill one of them without destroying the body, then I can reanimate it.
I can snare it.
Yeah, and then I could just attack it with my psychic blades over and over again.
Yeah.
But once
Yeah,
again,
we just gotta
snare
get
takes
it
an hour to
the
cast.
high level.
Snare takes a minute to cast, Michael.
Oh, a minute. Okay.
However, 1 minute in combat is 1 hour in real life.
Really?
Yeah, because it's
No,
1 second per
It's 10 rounds.
It's 10 rounds.
No, each
Which?
round
Which is an hour in real
6
life.
seconds.
Yeah, I don't
Each round
really
is
want
6
to
seconds.
spend.
I'm more
Hour
talking
casting
about
every turn.
1 minute in game is 1 hour. Real life.
Yes.
I know
Yeah.
real life.
So
I'm aware of real life.
that's just how it tends to be.
Heard of real life before.
I know how real life works.
Hmm.
Kind of, ish, maybe.
I don't know. What do you guys suggest I do?
Okay, well, my
Park
plan
in
on my
Greece.
turn was fucking blast him with lightning bolt. So
Seems like okay. Here's
Then
the
I'll hit
thing.
it with fairy fire.
Okay, yeah. You can do that. I just wanted to say that Daeva is still at the potential of getting hit, which means that warding bond would still be useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that
But
would be
fairy fire will
resistant.
also give me advantage for free, so that might be good.
Evens its help. It's hurt. Evens its help. Okay, I'm casting warding bond. Eric, you get a +1 to AC, and resistance is to all damage. I take Eric's damage. And
You take all of my damage?
I take all of your damage now until
Oh,
I
Yeah,
die.
so it's essentially like the damage is split in half between you two because you have
Yeah.
resistance, and he takes
I
the
take
damage that you
more.
have, which is halved.
Yes. And then I'm going
You get it?
to ask Mr. Defender
Okay.
to Force Empowered Rend.
So, like, if I get hit, I get no damage, or do I still
No,
get
you
If
take
you get
half,
hit,
and I take
you take
half.
half of the damage.
Got it,
And
okay.
Demetrius also takes half of the damage.
Got it, okay, got that.
Alright. So what is
Yeah, I'm
your
gonna-
defender doing?
The Defender's going to try to wrap its arms within the rib cage and kind of crack it open. This is a
Alright.
Force Empowered Rend.
Okay. Is that an attack or a saving throw?
That is an attack.
Alright. Make your attack.
Okay. Come on, Mr. Defender.
Come on,
6.
Mr. Defender.
Yeah.
Come on, Mr.
Boop.
Defender.
Nothing.
Ah. Hate this thing. Okay.
But sorry, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright.
Oh no, this bitch is gonna get destroyed by
Your
these
steel
skeletons.
defender did get the attention of
Okay, well
them.
that's good. That's better.
So the first one brings its longsword down. I'm
Okay,
assuming
as
a
reaction,
26
It's going to
hits.
deflect attack.
Okay.
It's going to have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Disadvantage on the attack roll.
Yep.
That is a 22.
Oh, that'll stop it.
Yeah. Alright, so that is... $16 slashing and 7 necrotic.
Okay. Sick.
Still alive?
So it's falling
Ah,
apart.
damn.
And Dim is definitely gonna be upset by this.
Can you repair?
It's just I'm gonna look out at the defender, and I'm gonna start to cry.
Oh.
And that crying, just like I'm kicking whatever I'm behind, quietly. 'Cause that is my hard work that has been smashed up, and someone's gonna have to pay for it.
Is Yuri still hidden?
He gets revealed when he hits an attack.
All right. And
But he
how
is,
far
30
away
feet
are
away.
you?
30 feet away.
30 feet. The other one looks towards you and charges, swinging its long sword down at you.
Alright, meat shield.
28.
Okay.
Will that
I'm
hit?
gonna. Well, yeah, that'll hit. We'll see how much damage he does if I need to uncanny dodge.
Am I between where the skeletons were and where Yuri is? Would I get an attack of opportunity?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Because you had backed up and... Yeah. So that is 15 slashing, 14 necrotic.
Okay, uncanny dodge.
Alright.
So 15 plus 14, that's 39.
39.
So half of 38. What is
That
that?
is...
19.
Yes,
19.
19.
So I take 19 damage. 64 minus 19 is
A number.
45. Thank you.
All of you
And
assume I know how to actually do math.
Dorothy, it is now up to you.
No, it's not. Oh. You mean it's her
Okay.
turn?
It is now her turn.
Is there how are the skeletons standing? Is there a way I can move so that they are in a line and I will not hit anyone else?
Yeah. How long is the range of lightning bolt?
Let me
There's cover to my side though, so if this guy's standing right in front of me, would there be a way for her to get them in a line without hurting me?
It's 100 feet.
100 feet. You would not be able to back up far enough to bring it short.
Who's in the way?
Then I'm gonna.
You can
It-
bonus action dash,
It
can't you?
is,
That's what I was gonna say. I can bonus action dash, but then if I move there, if I dash there, will I have enough movement to get back within 10 feet of Daiva?
you will not.
It's I can just deal to if you
Is it no?
I can
Is it Constitution?
Lightning bolt is a
Dexterity
dexterity
What
save.
the save?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not a
Does Yuri have evasion?
Yeah, I have evasion.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Just lightning bolt me.
Oh
I have a luck
god.
point. Just fucking
I
lightning
can
bolt me, bro.
also I can also heal you a bit after. Not a lot, but a little at least.
Just fucking lightning bolt me, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Just
so I'm
end
gonna
it.
bonus action dash so I can get where the skeletons are in a straight line and they have to.
Yeah.
make a
You would be
dexterity
able
saving throw
you would be able to get them in a straight line from. You would not need to dash.
Yeah, because if you hit me,
Firing
you
through
can
Yuri.
get there and then get back. I believe, right? If you bonus
Yuri's
action
our
dash.
suicide
Yeah,
conductor.
I have evasion. I have +8 dexterity save. I might be fine.
I think you'll be okay.
And
Just let me make the
This'll be
save.
fine.
What's your spell save?
It's a DC 14.
Yeah, I'm fine. 22.
you would be
Yeah, sorry,
within
ignore
10
that.
feet of Daiva when you cast the spell, which is when that would get checked.
Just do it. Just fire
Just do
me
it.
off.
Okay.
I already made my save.
If I'm not gonna be able to heal Daiva anyways, then I'm just gonna move.
You
I'm
you
not gonna hit.
you
You
can
will be
if
able
you get basically a point blank lightning bolt.
And I already made my save, so I take no damage. I'm fine. Go for it.
Roll
Shoot me,
these
bitch.
So
saves.
they both have to make dexterity saving throws.
All right, that is a 5 and a 16.
Nice.
Okay, the 5 fails.
Success, 1 failure. And it's 8d6.
We laser one of them.
Okay, let's see. That's 12.
I'm just fucking dead. I hope.
18,
I really
Oh,
hope.
the next one's gonna get a quarterstaff across the face.
31 damage to the one that failed and 15 to the one that succeeded.
Nice.
Not bad.
Which one failed? Did the one in front of me fail or
Yes.
succeed? Okay, cool. I'm gonna finish this bitch off.
What
hopefully.
was the halved damage?
15.
15.
15. All right. Yeah. The one in front of Yuri is
Do I get sneak attack on those?
on.
Oh no, it's a ranged attack. Okay, never mind.
It's a saving throw attack.
Yeah.
So- The one in front of Yuri is rattling. It is about to fall apart.
Please let me.
The
finish
other
the
one
job.
is looking
No.
in much better shape.
No, let Yuri kill him and then I can reanimate him.
Yuri, it is your turn.
Hey, I would like to.
Oh wait, do I do? Oh, sorry.
I would like to knock this guy over. What would that require? Like trip him over so that he's prone and I get advantage.
I
Don't you have a
would
thing that pushes people?
Say that
Yeah, but it doesn't knock them prone.
that would be a modified grapple. That would take your action.
Okay. Well, you can
Just
do
get 'em.
acrobatics. You can do acrobatics for a.
You can do acrobatics on the defensive side.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
Grappling
crazy,
is athletics on the attacker, athletics or acrobatics on the defender.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep.
Okay.
It does.
I was not planning on this guy being this close to me.
I'm telling you right now, if you hit it with one attack, it is going down.
Yeah. Okay.
You have an attack
I'm
and
just
a
gonna go
bonus
for it.
action attack.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
Hit it.
I'll use my final luck point to reroll my first attack. That's an 18 plus 8, so I hit.
It collapses
And
into a pile
that'll
of
be-
bone.
Yeah, 9 damage.
Yeah.
And then I will
Dead.
throw a dagger at the other one. Is anybody within 5 feet of this guy?
If Dorothy wanted
No.
to allow Daiva to heal, she would be.
Yeah. How
Which-
do I do the healing thing? What is it again? My
It
hit
is expending one hit die, yeah.
Okay.
die. Great. How many? How do
so
you
I'm-
figure out how many hit die you have?
It's equal to your level.
It's equal to your level. So I'll just make my sneak attack against this guy.
Sneak, attack.
That's only a 12 to hit, so I miss.
That will not hit.
Open cami again.
And Daiva, it is your turn.
Ah. I'm sorry. Okay. Great. Fantastic. I can roll that in a second. I don't need to do that right now. I am going. Okay. So,
Can you do me a favor? If you kill it, can you leave it on like 1 hit point? Choose to leave it, or just
Sure.
knock it unconscious?
Yeah,
so I
you can just knock it unconscious.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
finish this guy off. He gets
Yeah?
what he deserves.
just for you. Just for you.
Oh, thanks.
God, Cammy decided to take
You
a
don't bash
crap.
at my friend and get away with it.
Okay.
Wait, Demetrius, you go before me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can animate both these motherfuckers if you kill
Oh
them.
no, I'm gonna pulverize him if I get the chance.
because
Unless you
I
want me to leave him alive, but I was also gonna take his bones and make a new animated
Steel Defender out of him.
Okay, that's pretty sick. I can find a different skeleton later.
To make
That's
it
very
even more
sick.
grotesque.
Okay.
Really
So
hammer
since-
that home.
Since I'm at 15 hit points, might as well
Just go all
shit and
out.
die. All
Might
out.
as well, yeah.
If I'm gonna,
Yeah, I mean, you can take 30 damage, so you might be okay.
I'm.
And you have a
Right.
19 AC, so they might.
I have a
flip the
19 AC and I can take 30 damage
Yeah,
before
we'll
I
be fine.
die. I am going to do the fun times, and I'm going to go up. I'm within 55 feet of it, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, easily.
Fantastic.
Oh,
I don't even have to
yeah.
dash then. 3 attacks.
You are
Um,
able to flank with Dorothy. Should you
Ooh.
so
Give you
wish.
Yeah,
advantage. Flanking
yeah.
gives you advantage.
Yeah.
So,
On all of them? Yay.
yeah, on all of them.
Okay.
Yay.
So we've
Okay.
now-
I'm giving you the Maya Whitlock die rolling experience.
That's a taste of the
POV, you are
Whitlock.
Maya Whitlock.
That's the
So,
taste of the
um,
Whitlock.
I
Fairy
didn't
Fire
even
might be
Maya
really good
Whitlock.
then. Fairy Fire might really help us out then.
It's
Um,
too
We
late.
have one person. Yeah, no. I'm just saying in the future because
Oh yeah. The
Diana
flank-
I now have enough
benefits
die
a
to
lot from
roll.
advantage, and so do I.
Okay. I'm going to go up. My goal is, so I'm gonna take one swing at the jaw,
Mhm.
try and knock that off, or hit it in the head to either the confused discombobulate sort of fun thing. I'm gonna try and sweep it at the knee.
Okay.
So what I want to do is I want to hit it in the head, go back around, hit it off at the knee, and then clock it in the temple.
Okay. So make your attacks
That's
first.
Let's see if any
Yeah.
of these work.
If any of these work.
The
It's
only one
fucked.
that might work is the knee.
Well, no matter what, I'm still gonna hopefully do damage. And I get to add +1 to all. Oh, I get to add +8 to all of these.
Okay, you're gonna want to roll those one at a time because you take the better of two.
Right. Thank
Or
you.
roll all 6 and take the best.
No,
Roll
that's not
six
how
and take
advantage
That's not how
works.
that works.
I know.
Oh come on.
You fool!
Okay. Well, one is an 18.
Homie gonna hit from what we have learned.
The other one was a nat 1, so.
You gotta love the advantage.
Oh. What's an one is a
Just make up a number.
26?
At this point, just make up a number.
Say a
If it's
number
above
that's
20, you can just make up a
around
number.
the number.
26? What's 18 plus 8? Is that 26 or
26.
36?
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, 26.
Okay,
You can
I
just make
can't
up a
count.
number though.
Oh, I gotta roll 2. And wow, 16. I rolled 2 8s.
Alright, that is 2 hits and a miss.
You can
Damn.
always flurry of blows.
That was. Oh, is that would Fury
Key,
Blow?
key
Flurry of
point to
blow.
get 1 extra attack.
Yeah, and that's flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flurry of
Because
blows
you can
is
use your
2
bonus action
attacks
to
on a
make two
bonus
attacks.
action.
Yeah, you can use your bonus action to make 1 attack, or you can use flurry of blows, spend a key point, and make 2 attacks with 1 bonus action.
Well, then I've got 1 more to do. I'm sorry this is taking so long.
No, it's awesome. It kicks ass.
Hey, if you're not
fool, it kicks
rolling another attack on a critical hit, you're
No.
not taking that long.
Oh, all right. And then another 26.
Alright, 3 hits and a miss.
My girl.
Roll damage.
Erica's all grown up, boys.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, do you want to stunning strike any of these, or do hand of harm
Yes.
or whatever? Okay, then you should roll your attacks individually.
Wait,
Can we just
what?
do the damage?
Or we just do the damage? I'm sorry.
It's
No,
fine.
yeah, I'm saying you can. I thought you were rolling for all of the attacks at once, and the damage.
For the damage, I was going to.
Yeah, but if you roll individually, then you can add hand of harm or whatever.
That
I don't
doesn't
know.
do anything. Not to
Oh
these
yeah,
guys.
duh. That's right.
Yeah.
So just stunning strike however many times you want, man.
Stunning strike. Can I stun strike 3
Uh,
times? Or
Yeah, 3 times.
Purple stud.
What's your save DC again?
Save DC 15.
15?
Well, it's not necessarily 3 because you can do 1 and then
Yeah.
not do more
Yeah.
if he fails.
Yeah, well, 1.
Or just stun. Really stun him.
Did it save?
3 saves.
Nice.
So would that use 3 key
Son of a
points?
bitch.
I'm guessing?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It would.
Really entered
Alright.
this session.
How's this guy looking?
Well,
What's-
you can
what's
add
the
extra.
damage?
Yeah.
Oh god, I add 15 damage to that, whatever I just rolled.
Mhm.
So that's 29 damage?
29 damage.
Nice.
It is still standing.
God damn it, mother.
It ain't gonna be standing for long, boys. Watch out. Materius train is on its way. And I'm pissed.
I thought I changed what my key was.
It
I ain't
sure is
stopping.
your turn.
I ain't
No, this is
stopping.
Changed on this.
So I'm gonna look over to Yuri.
I'm fine.
That was-
Don't worry about me.
That was my friend. And I'm gonna get up.
You
Well,
vent
like-
steam. Just
Fuck yeah. It's coming out of my mouth. Like a dog. I'm gonna pull out my quarterstaff and like a baseball bat. Go up to this thing. Go right for the head. Hit like Babe Goddamn Ruth.
Hell yeah. Revenge at its finest.
Okay.
Oh, you get flanking too.
no.
Vengeance is
Flank
mine.
flanking only applies to the 2 on opposite sides. So you've got the creature, the 2 flanking. If someone comes in from the top, they're not
Oh, I
flanking
can't-
with anyone.
I can't move to the right and it's only one person.
It's only one pair of people at a time.
Ah,
Okay.
fine. Well, I'm getting rid of this thing. I'm sick of it. It needs to go.
Hit the road, Jack.
That's a 19.
That is a 19. That will hit.
Nice.
Ah,
Yeah.
it ain't much, but it's honest work.
It's honest murdering.
That's 7. And then I'm gonna come in for the second attack.
All right, 7 damage.
Yeah.
All right,
And I'm gonna hit it with
And
branding.
you-
smite?
hit it.
No?
It seems to collapse for a moment, but holds on with that first attack.
Right. Blinding smite. Oh, I should have done it first. That's fine. Alright. Blinding smite. I need branding smite. Is there not a branding smite?
Blinding
Sure,
smite,
there it
more
is.
like branding
Okay, it's a
smite.
bonus action. Can I use it now?
Yeah,
Okay. Thanks.
yeah. I will let you smite between attacks because not
Okay,
being able to do that
so-
is dumb.
Yes, so it is gonna have 2d6 extra damage. Please. That's an 18.
That will hit.
Yeah.
And what is the typing on the extra damage?
2d6 radiant damage, which becomes visible if it's invisible and the target sheds dim light. So
You
astral radiant.
bring your smited quarterstaff down, and it collapses.
Ah.
Alright.
Good
So
thing
that
it was radiant damage. Undead Fortitude.
No. I'm just gonna. So it's down. I'm just gonna start stomping on its head, trying to crush it, grind it into
Yeah,
dust.
you
Hey, let him
sure are
stomp it.
doing
Oh, I'm pissed. And then when I'm done,
Let him stomp it.
I'm
It's
just gonna
fine.
sit on the. I'm just gonna sit heavily on the floor.
I feel you, man.
Alright.
Okay, so are we
And
out of combat?
We are out of combat. Do we want to take a quick break?
Take a quick break.
Bathroom.
Dorothy's gonna get that skeleton and she's gonna knit him a sweater.
Alright, is
Alright,
this
nice.
animate dead?
Herb.
Yes.
How does that
So
work?
what is?
Let's
yeah, I wanna-
check that out. Let's pull up Dorothy Reedfellow's D&D Beyond sheet. Spells.
I just want to know if we can name it.
Animate dead.
Poopy.
Because it's under my control for 24 hours, and then I can cast the spell again to renew it. And because I'm a necromancer, I can cast it on 2 at once. So if you choose not to ground that other skeleton into dust,
You have already pulverized the skull.
Yeah.
Well, there's
A
one of
quick.
them.
It doesn't have. It just has to be a pile of bones. It doesn't have to be a complete set of bones, from what I believe.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think.
you can have a headless skeleton.
Headless skeleton.
Wait, we can give it to
Yeah,
Albert,
I cast.
and I can wire. I have,
Like a mech.
I have copper wiring, so I can actually try to wire him into it.
Beautiful.
Okay, I cast animate dead.
Alright, you have
Yeah, buddy.
2 now regular skeletons.
I wanted to.
They're not necromancers, so they're a little special.
Well,
I wanted
they're
to take
they're
the bone
normal.
and
Every skeleton is special.
They are
Right.
normal comparatively to what they used to be.
Yeah, what CR were those guys? How beefy were them boys?
CR9.
Ooh,
Ooh.
beefy boys.
We did good then. We did good then.
Yeah.
Wait, we fought 2 CR9
2
boys?
CR9s.
Wow.
I was rolling I was rolling initiative and HP earlier, and I was like, oh crap, these are 2 CR9s. This is a level 8 party. I am a little worried. And then I rolled well under average HP for both of them, so I was like, okay, I think they can do it.
Yeah.
And then you did.
Well, here's to us and comrades.
Yeah.
We fight
did
for
it.
that, Asha.
And now I'm gonna take a piss.
And now pee.
Quick.
Me
bathroom
too.
break.
And now pee.
Well, then I guess I'll sit here for a minute. 'Cause I have something to talk about, but maybe we can just do some fun facts while everyone is
Hit him with a Johnny.
coming back. Nah, I'm just gonna hit them with the fun facts for now. This episode of Facts with the Moth Company is brought to you by the letter P. Let's get right into it, folks. Let's find some fun facts. I'm looking them up now. Okay. Hopefully you're all having a good night. I know I am. Experiments in universities have actually been carried out to figure how many licks it takes to get this to the center of the Tootsie Pop, both with machine and human lickers. The average results range from 252 to 411. Thank you, Tootsie.com. Canada is just south of Detroit. I'll just let you guys look at the map up for that one. And one final one for the road here. Pound cake got its name because the original recipe required a pound of each butter, flour, sugar, and eggs. That's a lot of... Holy cow. That's a lot of cake.
What?
Yes, 1 pound of butter, salt, flour, and eggs for a pound cake.
Oh, yeah. Pound cake is
Rid-
dense.
Ridiculous. All right, Gail, you're up next for our fun facts. I'm gonna go...
I've got one
Fill it up.
question. What the heck is a machine licker?
I'm not sure. I guess you're gonna have to figure that out.
Matt, you want to
and tell us.
explain?
Like that.
Because the only idea I have of what a machine licker might be, I'm not liking that idea.
What do I name the skeleton? One
Matt,
of them is named Des.
that is up to you. Eh. Yeah, I was genuinely surprised that I didn't have to balance that encounter on the fly. I was worried.
Hey, you did a good job. It was first encounter for
What do I name
most
the
of
second
us.
skeleton? One of them is named Desmond.
Amazing. You should name
Poopy.
the other Agot.
Poopy.
No, A-G...
Poopster. Poopster.
A-G-T-H-E. Agot.
Mr. Poopy.
Okay, so it
Wait,
looks
it was
like
A-G-
what a machine
T-H-E?
licker... What a
It's
machine licker is.
Poopy.
Pronounced Agot. Like A-H-G-O-T. Agot.
I want.
It's like Agatha, but fancy.
Okay. So a machine licker appears to
And
be
French.
like this is like a homemade one, but it looks like there's a wheel that like it's got little spikes sticking out, and those spikes have sandpaper on them or something, and then it just holds a Tootsie Pop and it spins, and it slowly like sands down the Tootsie Pop.
Okay.
Interesting.
So
Those are
like
very
what
thick
a tongue does.
Yeah.
What that tongue do?
There's a different image that has what looks like a silicone tongue, and I don't like that one.
I don't blame you.
That one makes me uncomfortable.
Do we need any more fun facts, or can I get into the big surprise of
I
the
think you should get into the
What
big
is
surprise.
the big surprise?
The big surprise of the evening? For the 5 of us, we know the big surprise. I've been muttering about it. on
You've
and
been
off.
muttering about it, but
Yeah, because I cannot help myself but mutter about this. We're introducing a new game, and none of you are in it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Which is great,
Finally.
which is great.
Finally, we cut out
So-
the middleman. It's just
Yes,
Johnny.
It's just me. I'm soloing. No, this is a new game with 3 other players that I've been friends with for a long time, and we're going to be taking on a new system. We're going to be playing Cyberpunk 2020,
Yeah.
and
Hey.
I love Cyberpunk 2020. Love the setting, love the way the game plays, how dangerous and violent it is. So it's definitely going to be a kick up from
We didn't
what
notice.
I've done in the past. Grinding the skeleton. So this game, I'll give a brief introduction to it before we get back to the fun, and I brew coffee. So this game, I have affectionately deemed it Cyber South. It is set in a group of 4 to 5 states known as the Cumberland Union, which have essentially seceded off from the United States once again.
Boo.
These states are North Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia,
Mountain
and-
Mama.
West
Virginia.
Virginia.
West Virginia,
West
North
Virginia.
Virginia.
Kentucky
So they are all there, and they are fighting. They're essentially waging war with the rest of the country, trying to earn their secession rights. And the party is a tiny gang set right now in the city of Richmond, Virginia, which has essentially become a homunculus city
Oh.
of mishmash of old buildings that have fallen apart with new buildings that are kind of built on top of them, and it's a hotbed of scum and villainy, as all cyberpunk settings are. And there is no government save for the militaristic Virginia Rangers, who go around and steal what they need to continue funding the war effort. So it's a fertile playing ground for our small gang of 3 to find their way in. I hope
yeah.
that you will all join us next Sunday at 6 p.m., same time, same place, as we start Cyber South.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Woo.
Yeah, so I
Get
can
your bat
finally-
moats and your bat popcorn.
Yes, and probably your bat water. Get your bat water.
Who needs
Yeah,
water?
that's why if you were
Gamer bat
following
water.
Instagram, I put
Gamer girl
the
bat water.
photo of sad
Country road in a
on
minor
there,
key.
because-
I can't believe you actually did that.
Yeah, well, we are returning to 2020,
I'll
which
be
is a
mad.
very sad year, and we are going to Virginia.
Well, it's a different 2020, no pandemic.
No,
Yeah.
No, there's still a
It's just
pandemic.
bad in a
It's just
different
like migraines.
In some ways, happier.
it's just migraines.
It's just
yes.
migraines.
And getting run over by a bus.
That was, yeah,
I had
hit
a
by a
great
van. That was a lot of fun.
You
Listen,
didn't get run over by a
not
bus.
all of us can be playing a romance when the rest of us are playing a drama.
Yeah.
Do we
You're playing-
stream that? Is that even on YouTube?
It's not on
No.
YouTube. That was before we started
probably
streaming.
Why are we
Yes.
referencing it then?
So
We-
we'll give a brief, I guess, outlook. We played a Cyberpunk 2020 game before, because I wanted to test out the system and dragged my friends kicking and screaming into it. It was very fun.
It was
For
it was
me.
interesting. It was interesting.
It was interesting.
It was
We
a
got-
game that happened.
Was it
I
2
had
or
a
3
great time.
sessions in?
We
3 sessions.
3 sessions. I think it was 2 or 3.
it was 2 or
because
3 sessions.
That what happened was supposed to be the inciting incident, and it ended up being the climax. So essentially, everyone with their cybernetic implants went totally insane at this band, who's the band's gig, and the group was fleeing for their lives when Michael critical fumbled and hit Erica with a car as they were carrying her back to the van. So Michael hit and killed his friend with a car, and and then they went to go visit Erica's gang, who was.
That was before I died.
That was before?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That was before I died.
I had
Yeah,
got
because
another
we
voice.
ended because I was sad. We ended the campaign because I was like, this is too much.
And because I think I was pretty close to a panic attack.
Yeah, that was a lot. So expect that level of batshit insanity from this game, hopefully. I know I've got some interesting things, even just
Less
the
panic
first.
attacks.
Well, less panic attacks
I was
because you get to watch.
When it ended, I was so confused because you were all like freaking out, and I was like, "What do you mean? This is great."
Yeah, because you were playing a
No.
romance the whole time with one of the Russian guys. I think it was Boris,
Boris.
Boris.
Yeah.
who was a real
And
sweetheart.
then I loved Boris.
And then you went back to the Russian gang's stronghold.
Yeah,
Which was in a
they're
church?
the only. They're the only. My boyfriend Boris is the only reason that was not a TPK.
Yeah, because he came in and saved you.
Only you.
So
Yeah.
I think it was Boris came in, and that was the van that hit me because Michael was trying to take over the van to get everyone out of there, and it hit
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Boris' fault.
no,
No, it
It
wasn't.
was.
I don't even remember Gail, your character.
I
Because it
also
was
a
don't
hacker.
remember my character.
Oh yeah,
Gail was
you
a
were,
hacker.
You're a hacker.
Gail was
You were
hacker.
the tech. You were the
Generic
tech
hacker.
person.
Oh,
Tech
for-
guy.
Oh
for
yeah.
the band.
Michael was an asshole.
Michael was the
What?
corporate.
Michael was the corporate.
It was nice.
and
I
then
was
Erica
a-
the street samurai.
Street samurai.
Was the ganger in the street samurai gang, which was fun because I had them, and then we had the rocker boy. So right now we have a solo who is a genetically cloned test tube soldier. He was the maturity of like a 5-year-old.
Oh dear.
And we have
Same.
anime girl Alex Jones.
I don't like
So
that.
this will be fun.
What
and I
if
think-
Alex Jones was a VTuber?
Pretty much. So I'm excited
like
to see where it goes, and I hope everyone will come and tune in next week. What's up?
Isn't that the whole point of VTubers? He could be
Maybe.
one and we wouldn't know.
Yeah, I could be one, and we wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Johnny, is there something you'd like to
With
tell us?
really
I
bad
think it's
lighting.
also just people who don't want to reveal their face necessarily.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. So I'm gonna go
Which
brew some
fair.
coffee, and we could talk about.
There
the
was a
ethics of-
solid like 30 seconds
YouTube.
where I considered figuring out how to do that for this, and then I decided that I wouldn't.
Shadowrun. Shadowrun is cool, but I can't
No,
vibe with the fantasy.
Okay,
thing,
okay.
so-
But hear
You need
me
to
out.
tell
My
us
character.
something.
My character.
That
I had a
was the
I had a sniper rifle, and in that sniper, like on the side of it, there were 3
Have you
notches.
played a sniper?
Yeah, I played a sniper who was also a
Of course you
hacker.
did.
Leave me alone.
You
I
played a hacker?
What is it about playing snipers, Gail?
I
What
like,
is it that
I
draws
like
you in?
hitting things from far away. All right. Anyway, there were
How
3.
is that the fantasy? Is
There were
hitting things
3
not being in the action.
There were 3 notches cut into the side of this sniper rifle. I also
Nice.
couldn't drive. That was fun. I'll give you guess what those meant.
Your kills.
3 notches.
3 notches into the side
Your
of the
kills.
sniper rifle.
Is that how many times you missed? Or is that how many days ago you got the
Shots
rifle?
that you'd hit?
It was the number of times that I hit. Yes.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
This was the worst optimized character I have ever made. I think I did like one thing successfully. It was hilarious.
You built a character that was a total clown.
I straight up didn't understand how Shadowrun worked.
Really be like that.
Awesome.
And the one time that I hit was when the person that I hit was basically dueling, so it was not received well.
Sometimes
The
it'd be
one
like
time
that.
that I hit during the session.
Okay.
God, it was. I
I'm sleepy.
tried to hit so many times.
No, you can't sleep. Sleep isn't allowed here.
Booga booga.
Listen, alright, the next character that I make is gonna be a barbarian for D&D.
You're
Oh my
not
God,
gonna be a
you can
sniper?
do
I'm gonna
Wow,
be a
you're so
I'm
brave.
gonna be a barbarian. I've never played a
You're so
barbarian
brave.
before. But I do need somewhere to play it.
I'd just like to direct your attention to Johnny's
It's Johnny
camera.
Rockwell.
Johnny Fortnite dancing.
Johnny's cool dancing. It looks really good. It's great. It was great, Johnny.
God. Yeah.
Also, when the combat ended, I started playing Ain't No Rest for the Wicked,
Okay, no.
and honestly, I'm actually adding it to Daiva's playlist.
Okay.
Is Johnny singing? Is that what I'm hearing?
I think so.
It was
I think
me.
he's gotta be.
I was doing it. I was singing it very quietly.
I'm also
the
gonna
snarky
remove
We
that
got the
song.
snarky writer's mug. Be careful, or you'll end up in my novel. I don't even want to write novels, but okay.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Alright.
It is bad, but I turned out but ironically.
Honestly,
Okay.
if it's
When you're
ironic,
ready.
you're good.
Well,
I didn't buy it for me.
Folks, let's play some D&D.
yeah.
Yeah, we got D&D to play.
We got D&D to
You
play.
win.
So,
Sure.
Yeah,
You gotta
we
go
do.
be
Ben.
Versace.
attacked.
Like
Armani
Armani.
Polo.
Armani.
Gucci. Yeah, it's
Armani is a clothing brand. And so is
Armani
Versace.
is a clothing brand?
Yeah.
Or you know.
It's a designer brand.
Let's go meet Gucci!
Totally ignorant.
Give me a moment. We got Armani's party is Armani, Gucci, Prada, and no,
Prada's gonna be my favorite.
no, it is
Yeah,
not.
Prada-
They do
Prada's
have
a sleeper
names,
hit.
but you don't know them.
Okay, let's go meet them.
Prada.
Let's go meet these
Sleeper
people.
hit.
So,
Or actually, let's go tear down some more buildings. I need.
Let's go try and meet
let's
these
go tear
people.
down some-
Yeah,
We've
let's
got our
try
new
and get
skeletons.
I will
Or are we going towards them, or are
remind
we
you.
going towards
I
them?
will remind you that Armani was sent to a different city to enter the crypt.
That is why
Magic.
I'm.
That's what I will say.
Okay, let's go
Are there
towards the
different
wall.
cities?
Let's just find a way somewhere that isn't here. These buildings are getting really tight, man.
Okay.
I'm
Or-
spreading my arms out as wide as I can.
I would like to investigate the wall. Where the weird with the bisecting and that whole
Alright,
thing.
it's gonna take you a
I just don't know
while
what's
to
going on.
get there. But
Fine, we
what
have
are
time.
you? Yeah, what are you doing with your investigation?
I want to see if there's, like, if I go, like, first I want to go into one of the buildings that is in the wall.
Okay.
See what's up with that.
Yeah.
And then I want to see if I could find a building that maybe connects to a different building, or one that has like a basement or something that might connect to another one, and see if I can like get between buildings and get into the wall.
Alright, yeah. So roll investigation.
I got a crowbar. We can just try to break down. Can I just try to break down the wall? We'll see if it's hollow.
It's solid
Can
stone.
Fluffy help me?
Yeah, Fluffy can help you.
Oh, thank God. Thank you, Fluffy.
What do we got?
One of those was a 2, but the other one was an unnatural 20.
Alright, so yeah, you go into a building, looking around, you go up to the wall that is set into the wall, if that makes sense. And like right next to the window is just solid stone. You're poking around, you find a basement. And you go down the hatch, You go into the basement,
Ooh.
and there is a door leading in the direction that the wall would be.
Can I go down with Dorothy?
I figured we were all going down.
So I'm gonna.
Can
Y'all
I make
going?
the door knob?
What? It's a normal sized door, so like you're reaching up a little bit, but yeah.
I'm gonna tinker with my
I'll use
quarterstaff
use
so
hand
it
speed.
protrudes light.
Okay. And you
But yeah, I'm gonna open.
open the door, pull it open. There's a hallway, and it goes about 5 feet before stopping in a wall of stone.
So it does indeed bisect.
Maybe
Okay.
we can turn the stone into water.
Continue.
You have a method to do that, or
Yeah, or is it just like a general?
That was just a
Idea.
general. It's just a general
Oh.
idea.
thanks.
Sorry. Tim turns away and makes
Are the
an
things
image of a
in
wave on
the
the
house that's
surface of the stone. No, you. Well, I wouldn't drown. Do you guys drown? Is that something that happens?
Occasionally.
Yeah, we gotta breathe, bud.
Yeah. Weird.
So
Does it?
Oh.
Does it?
Oh.
Does the? Can we see? Does it cut through the wall as well? I don't know if we'd be able to see that, would we?
to the best of your knowledge, what you can tell, yes.
Maybe.
And is it
we
like
can...
a clean cut, or is it
Yes. It is.
rough at all?
It
Clean. Okay.
it isn't clean as in it's perfectly straight. It is clean as in it fits almost perfectly with the wall of stone.
Do you have anything explosive? I need to get some breaching
I have
equipment. I need to
magic.
get gunpowder.
I don't know why.
I don't have anything like that.
Okay, let me see what. Well, I could do. Why am I southern?
You
Well, I
were
can do that now.
you were
Minnesota.
So,
Oh,
start there.
Yeah, I know that
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Minnesota. But I'm trying to do Minnesota.
Oh yeah.
Comes out southern.
Oh yeah.
Oh
oh,
yeah. Okay, I'm back.
I tell you, it's the little things.
oh.
So let me look. I have some explodey spells. You know.
Well, it might just be solid
That's
rock.
what I want to do.
Is the other
Well,
thing.
I'm just wondering if we could blast,
Well,
if we could channel the blast into a small funnel. We can kind of fire it directly through something, like a pipe, and then see if it's. Because
I could have
my theory is it's some kind of shell.
I don't know how we're supposed to drill.
But you leave that to me.
Right.
So anyone got an idea of how
I
we're
could
gonna
have
do this?
Desmond here just kind of fight it a lot.
Shouldn't we focus on how to get to the crypt center? See, that's a good point, but this wall here, if there's a whole city behind here, there might be people trapped back in there.
I think the crypt center is more of a macro goal. This is a micro goal.
I'm gonna go up to
We're
the
good.
wall and I'm just gonna knock on it. To try and prove that it's solid rock.
Only solid for maybe 10 feet.
Yeah.
If we just really channel our hearts and minds into this, we can go through. And then
I can channel my mind. I don't know so much about my heart.
What is Dave's passive perception?
That's a perception. That's not a concerning thing to ask whatsoever. 17.
17.
Nice.
You can hear, coming from outside the building, a wind is starting to pick up.
you have wind down here? Wait, what do you mean?
Hey, we don't hear that.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, well,
So I've got a hammer and a piton, and I'm just ding, 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 ding,
Great.
trying to carve out a spot where we could potentially get an explosion into. I can't click my pen. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding. Ah, it's the crypt wind. It's fine. Ding, 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 ding. It only happens when bad things are about to happen. Ding, 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 ding. Just stay inside.
No. Dimitri's roll history.
No, man.
I just don't know this. The crypt. I have a +8. I should know this. That's a 16.
16? So, what, in your experience, there have been drafts and light breezes, but nothing that you should be able to hear from the basement of a building this deep.
I think you're just hearing things. Ding, 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 ding.
I'm gonna go upstairs and check it out.
I'm gonna go with you.
Wind in a crypt.
You guys stay here in case it's bad stuff.
I'm gonna send my skeletons with you.
Okay, great. Skills.
This is where I'd extend my Seal Defender. If I had one.
If I had one.
We'll get him back, buddy.
I'm still just
Alright,
chipping away
Dave,
at this rock.
let's go.
So, the building that you are in has some small windows. They're a little hard to see out of. Are you stepping outside?
Just peek my
Oh,
head
and I'm
out.
gonna give the
We're
skeletons
gonna break a
orders
window
to
and peek
protect,
out.
You're
Open
breaking
the
a window
door.
and peeking out.
Break a window and like put my head through.
I'm just gonna open the
up
door
and the wall.
and peek out like a normal person.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna miss these windows.
Yuri,
No.
make a strength saving throw.
Great.
It's the crypt. It's the crypt sandstorm.
That's a 13.
That is a 13. Alright. You are hit with a face full of wind and are just barely able to keep your neck from slamming into the broken glass of the window.
Sweet.
Sounds like they're shouting up there.
Okay, I'm gonna go out. Go behind Jaiva in the front door.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I got.
Yeah, we're safe down here. Ding, 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 ding.
Dava, roll flat strength.
Flat strength.
Yeah.
You sure not a strength saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know you have proficiency in strength saves, but
But we're gonna have to.
You are
do this
not.
by the book.
14.
14. Yeah, so you push open the door and it gets caught by a crosswind. You are holding on to it as it is trying to get blown off of the hinges.
Okay.
This is a full-on windstorm.
How is
Let's
there?
maybe not go outside.
Minecraft. I'm down mining in the basement. Speaking of, how's it going?
Roll an attack.
Yeah.
Jaiva,
I'm gonna add in.
first step of adventuring. Never ask how.
That's a 15.
Just accept it.
15.
Let's go
You've
back
made it
downstairs.
probably about like an inch in so far. Like it's like a solid hole, about an inch deep.
Hey guys, there's no more going outside.
You see a bolt of
Going
lightning come
outside.
crashing down in the distance, followed
It's a windstorm.
shortly after by a burst of thunder.
It's a windstorm underneath the earth.
No, I want to go out there.
Don't go out there, you'll die.
No. Look. If I catch that lightning in a bottle, you know how good that would be? That's like the third best battery ever made.
Third?
Yeah. We're under. I'm going outside. You're underground.
Okay, but if you want lightning, I can make lightning.
Oh. Okay. Well, guess I'm staying here then.
I can do that.
All right. I'm gonna make an. Can I roll a Tinker's Tools check to make an automated mining machine so we can get some help?
Yeah.
Sick. Got double proficiency in this. That's 20.
20. Yeah, you're
Awesome.
you've got, it's just slamming the python in, chipping off slowly.
Yeah. Suck.
What is
Listen,
Yuri's passive
we-
perception?
15.
15. Okay. Both of you can hear in the wind whispers. You can't quite make out what they're saying, but
Yeah,
something
Demetrius,
is
don't go
being
out there. It's an evil wind
said.
as well.
Evil
Can I
wind?
try to listen
it's evil
closer and see if
Warren.
I hear what it is saying?
I immediately turn around, I drop my python, and I start walking out.
I'm gonna trip him so that he falls
Alright.
flat on his face. Are you easy to trip? I feel like if you're walking, you'd be pretty easy to trip.
Contested grapple?
Yeah.
Modified
I'm a
grapple
fun
for trip?
boy.
Athletics versus athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do acrobatics.
But there ain't really much we can do, you know?
Yuri is doing athletics because you are doing the tripping.
Yeah, I'm doing
Okay, I got a 16.
acrobatics. I am. Wait. Well, I should do athletics because I have a +5 in it, apparently. No, +3.
I got a 16.
A 9, so I'm definitely falling on my face.
Okay, yeah, I trip him, and then I put my gladiator, put my foot on his back, and I say, "If you go out there, you'll die. If you want to keep going out
I'm
there,
just gonna start flailing.
you won't make it to the door,
Let me
bitch."
go! Let me
I'm
go!
gonna
Let me go! My family's out there!
Your
Oh,
family's
strength
also
check.
inside a house.
Okay, I'm not getting out.
Okay. You won't make it to the door.
Door's upstairs!
I don't know if you know this, Demetrius, but your family lives in a fucking house. Like we are. Alright? They're fine.
Okay, well, you
And if
don't
they're
have to
not,
be-
they're already dead. So there's no point.
Harsh.
Are you still flailing?
No, I've stopped. Now I'm just
Okay.
plowing.
I'll let my foot off.
I'm gonna go
I'm gonna-
upstairs.
And I start chipping at the wall again. Not markedly slower.
You're going upstairs.
wanna- Go
What's
upstairs.
passion?
And I want to sit
Okay.
and try and listen to what the wind is saying.
Okay. It is going to be very hard to do this from inside. I'm telling
Yeah,
you
why
right
don't
now.
you go outside so you can hear better? That'd make
Go
my job a lot
outside.
easier.
Can I sit right under the open window?
You can. It is marginally easier,
Okay.
but it is barely a whisper. So it is still going to be challenging. So roll perception.
Okay. Luckily, I have good
Can I help?
perception.
Are you going up there too?
I think
With this,
Yuri and Demetrius are kind of thing.
yeah, with this, you can't give advantage. You would be making a perception check as well.
Okay. I'll do that.
we're
Because
both
this
doing separate
this
things.
is, you are going into full focus on hearing. It is hard to help with that, you know.
Yuri's the pouting is definitely not working on Yuri. He's just cleaning his fingernails with his silver.
A natural
dagger.
20?
Unnatural 20. You are able to make out the bear whispers. You hear whispers of a god. Like, this is what they are talking about. You hear of a god, the patron of the unending storm. You hear a legend of power, but of freedom. The power to do anything that you will. And as you keep your focus, you hear them whispers grow quieter and the wind dies down. And as suddenly as it came, the storm leaves.
Okay, I got a 17, so did I get any of that?
No.
Okay. Are you gonna share?
Is it backwards for you guys? I'm just now realizing.
No,
it's not.
It's not.
It's not. Don't worry.
Sure.
Tank,
Okay. And
I haven't been able to read this whole time.
tank.
It flips it. You're
Tank.
good.
Am I gonna do a race?
You know, Yuri,
wait, give me
What?
a second.
I wonder how your family is.
My family is dead because I'm a rogue and I'm edgy. Sorry.
Okay.
Don't know, don't care, man. When I was little, I had a really big family. Was taken in by some dwarves, I think. And there was like 20 of them. 20 parents to about 80 kids. And I left, and after that, I don't give a shit.
Must be nice.
Okay, I'm good.
It is.
I got everything
You should
written
try
down.
it.
How's the wall mining
Okay,
going?
so I guess I'm gonna pull out.
At this
It was
point,
it the
2
book-
inch.
was it
you're
called
you're
the
probably about
Primal
like
Gods?
3. No, 2, because you did slow down. About 2
Sick.
inches into the wall.
Alright, so I'm probably gonna speed up a little bit because I'm frustrated. Yeah, very frustrated mining going on right now.
Frustrated mining noises.
Frustrated mining
at the
noises.
wall, frustrated at Yuri, frustrated at losing my friend. It's just been in a rough go right now.
That's a rough day.
Rough day in the crypts. Sometimes it be like that.
I wish there was a way I could blow it open, but I don't have anything to explode. I'm gonna need an explosion spell soon. Just gunpowder to the spell.
I'm sorry about your skeleton, man. That fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Revenge feel good?
Not really. Kinda
Mm.
feels empty. He's still not here.
Well, usually it's better.
I guess so. Still feels sad. So,
Yeah. Sad
Tough.
stays for a bit.
you know, I don't even remember where I got this cape from. But it's still comforting. It's like wearing a friend. Always helps me out when I'm sad.
There's a lot of stuff that I don't remember. A lot of stuff I do remember that I shouldn't.
I just wish I could remember.
Well,
Okay,
why don't
I'm
we
so
trade
happy
memories and then
that-
you can get back to me on that.
Yeah, you could tell me what I forgot.
You could tell me it
What are
wasn't
we?
real.
But
So I'm gonna.
we're just downstairs getting real philosophical with it.
Okay, so I'm gonna take out the Primal Gods, that book.
Yep.
So this it talks about a primal god of the sky. Which is about like sky and air and people who value freedom. So that sounds like it might be something. But then I had this, this other book, and it had these two gods. It doesn't really match with either of those. It seemed like there was a good one and a bad one. But then there was a third, other one that it doesn't say anything about except that it's evil. So, I don't know, maybe you just keep that in mind, I guess. It looked like someone was writing it down in there like it was real important.
I take off my medallion with the planes inscribed on it, and I toss it to Demetrius.
Okay, I'm just gonna yell downstairs that the storm's over.
Okay, before we go upstairs.
Well, I
Still
don't know
here.
if they're connected. I don't know if they're connected, but it seems like if the wind is talking about him, he's probably important, and this was written in the book like it was something that was real urgent, and time sensitive maybe.
All right. Okay.
But,
So
I
as
don't know
we're
if they're connected, but I thought you should probably know about this evil dude.
as we're going up the stairs, I say to Demetrius, I sort of wish I didn't know where that came from. So
Well.
you can have it.
All right. I take it and put it in my pocket.
It gives me joy sometimes, but I don't think it's meant for me.
Thanks.
Do you say this as you're coming up the stairs?
Yeah, and I pat him on the back. All right, what's up?
So there's one
well,
Titan down there still mining.
Okay. Self-mining Titan, I forgot.
Yeah. It's...
Well, if we want to keep moving, we can do that. The wind had some stuff to say.
Oh, great.
Yeah, what Davis said.
Evil god.
Watch out for evil gods,
Like,
Maybe a windy one.
is that like...
Might, promise you something.
Okay.
Promises are nice. If they're kept.
Yeah, I don't think these promises are gonna be. So, are we gonna
see, that's
explode
what
the
I'm
wall
thinking, because
downstairs?
There's this note in this one.
Yeah, I got a lot of... There's a good hole going there. We can probably get a little bit more boom into it.
Yeah, freedom would be nice is what I think, but it seems too good to be true, which is what makes me think.
Ooh, what?
It's
People
just
aren't allowed to do good
suspicious
things?
me, Well, gods typically don't, no.
Well, I bet
Weird.
freedom to people that built their own model sun would be really enticing, wouldn't it?
Hey, this model sun.
Yeah.
Could it be possible to
you
channel
said-
some of the
Ava, you
energy
said
to
the
the
wind-
sun into the hole?
Okay,
And just fucking explode it?
okay, that seems like maybe.
I mean, at
Okay,
this point,
okay.
might as well.
I got a couple wires. We can
couple?
rope trick it and put it into the rope, and then...
I don't think it's 10 feet. How big is this sun?
Well, we're not saying the sun. I want to siphon some of the sun energy.
Oh,
Okay.
something.
Paint
So
it in a... and then channel it out.
what?
I think maybe that's a bigger
Yeah, I
project
don't
we
think
try later.
I don't think it's gonna work.
He's trying to channel the energy of the fake sun
So I
You're-
can
blow up a
explode
wall.
You're trying to invent
Okay.
solar power.
Yeah,
Yes.
essentially. That's just like one roll, right?
I think right now.
Probably invent solar power. Probably just like a quick intelligence
Yeah,
roll.
just DC5 Tinker's tools, and then you're good.
Yeah, it's easy invent solar power.
No.
Oh,
Invent
sorry.
solar power.
Sorry.
Demetrius is gonna invent sustainable
Also, like,
energy.
all around the-
You can't see it, but from the
Could
whiteboard, my
you
arm is entirely black.
repeat
Like,
that?
this
Mm.
entire part of my arm is, like, black.
Can't see it.
No.
Does the wall go like all the way around the city?
No, it does not. It curves around and then opens back up at the bottom of the staircase that you guys came down. And then on the other side, there is like an overhang ledge, and that also opens up eventually.
Okay. So, now that we know these storms are a thing, I think we should probably try to stay near shelter if we can. I think that, yes, I think we should get moving probably.
Well,
That's fine.
Demetrius has been working for like an hour to get this thing. Or like 10 minutes.
That's
How long has it been?
probably been like at least 45 minutes.
He's spent
Yeah,
a long
it's
time.
It's still digging down there, so
Yeah.
you know,
He's
worst case
spent a
scenario.
long time trying to
Try.
Yeah, I mean, if
break
you
this
want, we
wall.
could just dig it, we could just leave it down there, you know? It seems like it's kind of taken its time, and then we can come back around to it.
I'm gonna whisper to Dorothy. I think it'd really help Demetrius if we blew up that wall, or at least tried.
Okay, Demetrius, how bad do you want to blow up this wall?
There might be something back there. I mean, if the rest of the city is back there.
Do you think it would be, do you need this for, like, catharsis?
I just want to see if there's something back there.
Okay, so do you want to blow up the wall, or are you okay if we get moving and we leave your little mine and do down there?
Yeah, you know. Well, can we try it?
Okay, sure.
Thanks.
Okay.
Should we stay worried about structural integrity or... Oh, that's a fair point.
No.
Fair point. It's just, this is the demo crew now.
Okay.
So, yeah, how do we want to go
So-
about it then?
What spells does Demetrius have? Actually, specifically, does Demetrius have Scorching Ray?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I
Because
wish I
something along that level of power is
Okay.
what I would consider viable for either
Fireball.
fire or force damage.
Shoot fireball into the tiny hole that I have?
Yeah.
And then funnel it.
I mean, it's gonna hurt that wall for sure, or it's gonna blast back and kill us all.
Yeah, if you
Well,
were
I can-
able to cast fireball, if you started it in that hole, that would work.
Yeah, you could just like.
Looking
Yeah,
at
'cause
Dorothy's
it's
character
already-
sheet,
it's
she
gonna-
does not have fireball. But
Oh,
I don't know about
I have,
Demetrius.
Like,
no,
You don't
I
have fireball?
fireball.
Well,
No,
why did we?
why would I take lightning bolt and fireball? They're the same.
Okay, lightning bolt's gonna do pretty good though. I think lightning bolt maybe would work better.
Lightning bolt,
doesn't
it's
already
it's
channel.
gonna be harder to channel the lightning rather than an explosive force of fire or just pure force.
Hmm.
It would be
Maybe
less
magic
effective.
missile?
Couldn't you just fire a bunch of those little? Yeah, couldn't you just fire a bunch of those little projectiles that you did earlier?
Magic missile could work.
You might have to cast it at a higher level or more than that stuff.
You
Well, I am using this wand, so I can only cast it as like a certain amount of times, you know.
you would need at least a third level magic missile to do anything. I will tell you now.
Okay. I can do that.
You would need to hit them all into the same spot, but as magic missile hits wherever you tell it to, that's fine. You can do that.
Okay. just double check how I get back charges for this.
1d6 plus 1 charges regained at dawn,
There you go.
Oh, nice.
I believe. Should be.
Okay.
DMG!
So, yeah, and as long as I don't expend the last charge.
Yale
then
cries
that's it.
DMG. and
DMG.
jumps off into this.
Alright, so yeah, I guess I'll cast 3rd level magic missile.
Magic missiles? Yep, 1d6 plus
And-
1 daily at dawn.
Good. I don't know if I can help with anything.
Alright, so
Sounds
roll
good.
roll damage
think
for
there's much
magic
to
missile.
help.
That's what?
Okay, so that's
6d4 plus
4,
6?
right? Yeah. 5d4.
Oh,
5d
5.
5d4 plus 5.
Hmm.
Can I give it repeating shot?
3, 5.
Repeating shot requires the loading property.
Ah.
Yeah.
Curse you.
3.
Wish I could replicate it, because then I could do it.
Could you give my wrist bow repeating shot?
I probably can.
Yes,
What
you
would
could
that
you
do?
could do
What
that.
does it do?
12
It. I'll check.
is plus 5. 12 plus 5, so 17.
17. The first magic missile hits. The second, third, fourth, fifth, you are left with about a 2 foot deep, 1 foot diameter. Yeah, diameter cone carved into the stone.
Oh, it ignores the loading property.
Nice little Dorothy sign.
And there is
Okay, yeah, that wouldn't do me much good.
it's solid stone.
Yeah, like that.
Yes, this definitely makes me happy.
I like how Dimitrius is just a
Amazing.
square.
Square.
It's a square Minecraft, man.
I-
Okay.
I'll just go and give Dorothy a hug and say thank you. And
Oh, it's so funny.
leave my
Oh,
little.
did you remove the self-mining Python?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So I just gonna tuck it in my bag.
Because that would have been
Sorry.
destroyed by the magic missile easily.
Yeah, I figured as much. Alright. Let's go.
I think we just travel to the edge of the city and keep going from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready to be
can
done with
follow
this.
the wall around.
Following the wall.
Oh, yeah, we could, yeah, we can follow the wall around, but we should probably try to, go from building to building, like inside one building and out and inside another building. But who knows?
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
So we're gonna do that.
leaving the building, you see, aside from the broken window, the strain on the hinges of the door, there is almost no sign that the storm was ever there at all.
I passive aggressively kick the door frame as I leave.
Roll an attack.
This fucker's gonna get busted.
Yes.
That's a. It's not a magic weapon attack. That's a 10.
That's a 10. Okay, you kick the door pretty solidly.
Okay.
On a 15 or higher, you would have kicked it off its hinges.
So we're traveling to the edge of the city, right?
All right,
We're already at the edge of the city.
you're at one edge of the city.
We're going to the other.
Yeah, I mean lengthwise, not
Yeah. So
horizontally.
you're going to the opposite end.
We're going to the other side.
All right. So you travel for about 6 hours.
Oh,
Can I pick up any scraps of metal on the ground, or I'm not gonna do any searching. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
scrape
If you
and
see
scrabble.
metal, you snatch it.
You get about
Okay.
a quarter pound. Just like passively grabbing anything you can.
Man, if only I had stopped, could have had an ingot by now.
So yeah, you
Okay.
travel about 6 hours on foot, and you're still in the middle of the city. You're in a part that you haven't been in before,
Are we there yet?
but still behind you and in front of you, the streets disappear into fog.
Fucking hell.
It
okay.
is, by your best approximations, starting to become nighttime.
Yeah, okay, we'll sleep and then continue in the morning.
Sounds like a plan.
Ooh, I want to what's the ground made of?
It's asphalt. That's a road.
Okay. Okay. Is it
Thought we
possible?
took a long rest.
I want
Sure.
to whatever built, like whatever direction we are going in, I want to make like out of rubble an arrow, so we don't like leave the building and be like, what direction were we going in?
Okay.
It's like make
Yeah,
an
you
arrow
can
to
do that.
remember what direction.
I'm gonna take my dagger and also I'll just like scratch an arrow into the side, just in case, you know.
Sounds good.
You regain all your hit points on a long rest?
All your hit points, half your hit dice.
We don't have 8 anymore, though.
Also, once we get inside, I'm gonna cast Liam in his tiny hut.
Oh, sick.
Great.
I love this.
Love that tiny hut.
Oh, man, you have no idea how long I've waited.
If anything comes, pass through. And spells and magical effects can't go through the dome.
Love that miniature hut.
Is it actually a hut? I've never understood.
No, it's just a sphere of energy.
Yeah, it's a dome. It's a 10-foot dome.
Yeah, it's a dome.
Alright.
I'm just gonna make a little tiny house in it out of rubble. Not big enough for anyone to be in, just big
Like a
enough.
dog house.
Just small enough.
Just
to
big enough
live.
for the little man that you built.
Yeah, the little man that I build everywhere I go. It's the same little man. He just
That's
made out of different materials.
It's Liammond. Liammon's tiny hut inside Liammon's tiny hut.
It is hot.
Should I roll for the charges on my wand of magic missile?
Not yet. So you are all going to take a long rest?
Okay, we can find out what time dawn is.
Alright.
I'm just trying to find out what's in Tinkle's tools because it doesn't.
Yuri.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, you hear something. It sounds like the footsteps of someone running.
I'm gonna get up and look and see if I can see
Based
what it is.
based on your experience, being a seasoned assassin, tracking people by their footsteps, these sound like the footsteps of a small child.
Great. I'm gonna go back to sleep knowing it's probably fake.
I think it's Leo. Oh wait, I'm actually awake too. Can I? Does I have Sentry's Rest
You do
Do
not
I
hear
spot this?
anything.
with a passive perception of 20? Okay.
You do not hear anything.
All right.
And your night passes. So now you may roll for Magic Missile.
Yeah.
Yuri really just said no.
I would know there's no children in the crypts. I'm not a fucking. I may not be intelligent, but I'm wise. I'm not a fool. You can't get one over on you, on old Yuri.
During the night, can I melt my assorted metal into a bar?
Yeah,
Sick.
you're the one who knows how much weight of metal you've got. I am not keeping track of that.
You have 9/16 of a pound of metal,
Sick.
so if each ingot is a quarter pound, I've got 2 ingots. 2 and a 16th ingots.
Sick.
How could it turned out that ingots were multiple pounds?
Some of them are, but I wanted to
okay.
make smaller ones just for
Oh yeah,
casuals.
I guess it depends on the
Yeah.
metal anyway. All right, let's head out, boys.
Alright.
Me and the lads heading
Glad
out.
than you.
The lads and you. And
Lads on
our little-
tour.
Our little child.
Oh no, Leo's staying here.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I leave them.
Oh,
They stay.
They all come
I
back
just-
one day
I
with
just-
abandonment issues.
I just pat.
Yeah, I
him on
know,
the
for
head.
real.
You
You're gonna be
continue
villains.
I'll leave him
on.
with a ration. And
Mm.
walk away.
You leave him with a ration.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Yep. Or a piece of candy. Come back to me when you can eat this.
Before I recasted Animate Dead.
Yeah.
So my role.
Oh, when you wake up, you've still got another like
Mhm.
5
Oh, well,
hours.
you've got
No,
a few hours.
another like 2 hours on Anime
Yeah,
Dead.
but I had a spell slot.
Yeah.
I had a 3rd level spell slot left.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
So
Yeah,
hopefully
that's
one day
what I
all
need
of my
also.
creations will return.
Yeah,
Can I
they're all
make-
gonna be villains with daddy issues.
Can I make a beacon?
Yeah.
Because I have the beacon. Can I modify that to call them? Because they're all partially me. And
Yeah,
since this
it
beacon called
would
me-
it would take you probably about a week of tinkering over
Dim Junior beacon.
your normal amount of free time.
Okay, so I will start on that, and then I will
Yeah.
complete it in 7 days. So I have 1/7 of the Dim Junior beacon.
And so you continue on traveling through the city. And as you go, Yuri, once again, you hear footsteps running through.
Okay, I stop to really focus.
All right, make a perception check.
23.
23. These footsteps are coming from around the corner, 1 block over.
Take my psionic dagger, lean around the corner.
Like one, you're, if this is the building, you're here. It's like the other block.
Okay, I get everyone to stop, and then I'll sneak ahead and lean around the corner and see.
All right. You look, and you see a dwarf, a young girl, who is looking directly at you, beckoning you to follow. You recognize this dwarf.
I leave.
You leave?
I don't
You don't
follow
go?
her. I
Okay.
go back to the group. It was nothing.
Really?
I thought I heard the wind again.
And
Okay.
okay. And you continue on. After about
Nothing
8.
weird going on.
8 more hours of
Oh
travel,
my god.
you finally reach the edge of the city.
Huzzah!
This city was a lot
As
bigger than
the
I thought it would be.
street drops off into a
Boston.
cliff.
Oh.
Cool.
All right, who wants to go first?
I will.
Can I start assembling a little man, a little Leo?
I do not have fastball.
I do have slow fall.
I could send him. Just hold
No.
Come on.
All right,
Oh, no.
Demetrius. Here's what you're gonna do. We're gonna hammer in a python up here, and then you're gonna give me the rest of your pythons, okay?
I can give you the rope I have.
Do you not have pythons?
Oh, I have pythons.
Okay. I have the wristcaster, but that only extends a certain amount of feet. So I'll go to the bottom of my length with the wristcaster, hammer in another python, hook, and then you hook onto that, and then extend again. And do that.
Alright,
however
so
many
y'all
times
just-
I need.
Immediately dropping.
How far does it look?
The bottom does go off into a dark fog. You can't
I'll be
tell where
fine.
the bottom is.
I make a rock
What-
shine a bright light and just
Are you holding it or are you dropping it?
I'm gonna drop it. Just to see if I can spot it.
And you
Mhm.
see it falls and falls until the
Mhm.
light fades away into nothing.
Mm.
You do not
I
hear
don't
it
know.
hit the ground.
I don't know if I
All
wanna
right,
give
how
you
many-
those.
How many pythons do you have?
9?
Okay, the wrist caster can extend 80 feet. So that's 8 times 9. What's 8 times 9?
27?
72.
72.
No, 72.
72. So that's
You're just
720
backwards.
feet.
Is it?
I mean, I know. Would you be able to see a light drop 720 feet?
Probably not into a dark fog.
Into a dark fog? Probably not.
The verbatim search. Visibility through fog. How far can you see a candle?
How far can you see a candle?
How far can you see candle?
Candle? How far?
I'll just go down there, and if I don't, then I can hook up through the pythons and be fine.
No definitive result. I'm
Oh.
saying 720 feet, you probably wouldn't be able to see the light from that.
Doubt.
I mean, with a very
just
thick
gonna-
fog, visibility can be down to like 3 meters.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna
right.
I'm gonna go for it. Demetrius, give me the pythons.
Oh.
If I die, you'll get more pythons. If I
I doubt
die,
it.
I'll give you more pythons.
Okay. Then just hand over the pythons.
All right. So,
it's
Would
gonna
this
be-
work?
Um,
Would my plan work?
your
Because I
plan?
don't want to do it if I.
Your plan would work. Oh.
Okay. I don't see that. I'm not waiting.
I'm just gonna dangle my
just-
my feet over the side.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's python up here, and then 80 feet down, python. 80 feet down,
Yeah.
python.
You
80
would-
feet down, python.
You would need something to hook yourself onto the second python while you unhook the rope from the first, but
Okay.
you.
I have rope.
Yeah.
I have rope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
easy enough.
So you don't rope. Yeah, you rope from the first down from the first one, and then start your.
And then go down to the second.
Yeah. Yeah.
So roll.
And if I don't, okay,
We'll go
we'll see what happens.
acrobatics on that. What's your acrobatics
Yeah, I'll give you
modifier?
guidance.
My acrobatics is +8.
+8.
I'll give you guidance
Got
as
it,
well. So
yeah.
you'll have an
Okay,
extra
don't
D4.
roll
thank you.
acrobatics then. You're
Okay.
good.
Okay, great.
It's not
you said you would
hard
give me
to
more
do
guidance.
this.
Yeah, it's just the I feel like this would be a lot of core strength. Some real.
I mean, if you set up the secondary rope well enough, you can just make like a seat harness.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going down. Do I reach the bottom?
720 feet, you do not reach the bottom.
Okay.
I wonder if he's still down there.
Can
Yeah,
I
it
see- I
takes
can't-
you it takes you probably like 5 minutes per python.
Ooh.
Cause like you need to make sure that it's sturdy
Mhm.
before
Then you know
continuing
what
on.
I
And you
Doing a
one
downward descent
arm
for 50
one arm
minutes.
is up like holding yourself while you kick in the second
How
python.
much rope is a burglar's pack?
Probably 50 feet.
So I had a 15 on searching for other metal.
15 investigation for metal.
Well, if it's investigation, then that'd be.
Yeah,
Or
when
20.
you're looking for metal, it'll be investigation.
Okay, it's 20. My bad.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to find probably like another quarter pound.
Sick.
Daiva goes and taps Dorothy on the shoulder and just goes,
Is this Hangman?
Is this
Yeah,
the
50
riddle?
feet of hempen rope.
Okay, are we playing a game?
What is your plan for this 50
Okay,
feet of hempen rope?
I'm gonna tie that too. And extend down literally as far as I can. And do I see the bottom?
So that's
Will you?
another 50,
That's an-
80.
Yeah, another 50 feet. Probably more like 40 feet because I'm also, making,
Yeah.
tying a harness or whatever I need.
Yeah.
So that's a total
"Oh, we
of,
lost it." Aston was just thinking.
I thought they would.
it's a total of 760 feet. I descend.
760? Well, no, because you've got 720. Then you've got probably
Mhm.
another 40 from so 760 from that rope.
Yeah,
If you tie the
that's
line
true.
caster rope, you can go down another 80.
I mean, yeah.
Which you'd
I'm
be
gonna
able to do with
that.
a solid sheet bend.
Yeah.
Wait,
You
what did you
still
say?
that
don't
too.
reach the bottom.
I still don't reach the bottom, and I can't see the bottom.
You can barely make out what you think to be a small speck of light.
Gee.
Okay. I will begin my ascent upwards.
All right. The ascent is significantly easier than the descent,
Yeah.
and you make
Oh.
it back to the top.
Ooh, okay.
We need more Titans.
Why?
Ladder of 9 Titans. We need more Titans.
You.
W?
None of them are paying attention to Yuri as he climbs back up.
Busy.
As I climb back up from a 720-foot descent.
A-R... Hey, when did you get here?
Just now. We need more Titans. Can you build more Titans?
Okay, that's an.
I can, just after I solve what this puzzle is.
See?
Do I know that
Oh,
Diava
yeah,
has any more notebooks?
Oh,
Aww,
aw, cute.
thanks.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. You're nice. I give her some
Yeah, I
candy.
don't think I have any more Titans.
Okay. Can we make some?
We could. Just, I don't know. It's kind of cold over here.
All right.
Do I, DM, would I know if Diava has more notebooks?
Yeah. Cool.
She's got like the scroll holder.
It's like the scroll. I have like a scroll case of notes, and so it's just.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try and take the notebook from her and throw it off the cliff.
Oh.
Just the one that she's doing the hangman on.
You were gone for like
Evil.
over an hour.
Oh, well, that's a nice
Yeah.
try.
Okay, wait. Does he actually
Wait, what did
take
you
it and
say?
throw it off?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it and throw it.
We'll go contested
Oh.
sleight of hand Yuri, acrobatics Diava.
Okay.
What's your sleight of hand?
Yeah, I don't know what's
Can I
going
help
on, so
Diava?
I'm not gonna.
Plus
really cast
11?
anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have +7 to acrobatics.
Okay, let's see what happens. If I fail, I can
Oh,
roll it as
thanks.
panic talent die.
Unnatural 20.
Okay, so I rolled a 23.
Oof.
So you rip the page out of Dave's hand and
Awesome.
Not the whole notebook, just the page.
The page.
No, just that one page.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I don't want to toss
You're
the
gonna
roll
throw
of
the
evil
whole
communication.
notebook, and it's just like.
No, God, no, I'm not a crazy person. I'm just extremely an asshole. So I rip that and throw it, and I say, "Are we exploring or what?"
Well, I was solving that puzzle.
Haha. Joke's on you. We already solved the puzzle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, now that we solved the puzzle, I guess we can go.
I understand being bored, but there's something down there that we could find. And while you guys were busy playing your game, I was doing the work. Wasn't I?
Okay, well, you were doing work that none of us could do, so we were up here keeping our morale up, and you're being a little bit of
I
No,
hold out
say-
a piece of candy to
Hey,
Dorothy.
what am I being like? What am I being like? No judgment here.
rude. I said it.
You're missing the point. I don't need you guys to help me because I can do it on my own. I would just like you guys to have any drive to do anything down here.
Okay, well, we aren't exactly on a time limit, bud.
I guess not. Imitators, how can you make more plans?
Yeah, if you give you a few minutes. And I would need more metal. I don't know if you have any on you.
I don't think I do.
Change my prepared spells on a short rest, or does it have to be a long rest?
I believe it has to be a long rest. That is a question for the player's handbook.
Well.
Anyway,
if we can't do it without more metal, that's fine.
Well, yeah, I have some metal. And I take out my... I take out an insignia of rank. Which is something that I received when I came down to the dungeon. And it's a small badge that's just got a shield on it with a family crest that I no longer recognize. And I just hold it, pass it through my hands, and... Alright.
And that for something?
Yuri, roll history with advantage.
I got a 12, but I'm gonna add my talent die.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
You recognize this crest. This is the crest of the Vernadoff family, a very prominent and very powerful family in which city?
Vice?
Most likely
Vice?
Vice.
If I had to guess, I think it's Elias.
Yeah.
Pretty sure
You've
it's
run a couple of jobs for them before.
Whoa.
What? What, is it not enough?
No. That's a real family sign, Tim. That's like... That means you're one of them, I think.
Yeah? Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's a
Can I
powerful
check?
family.
Can I see it too, or is it just them who can see it?
You can probably see it.
Do I recognize it?
You're not as familiar with most of the royal
Okay.
families. Or not royal, prominent
Alright.
families of Avis.
Yeah.
Well, we still have to get down there, so...
That's true. But I'm just saying that you can use that for more important things.
Alright. Then I'll
Alright.
hold on to it.
And I think that is where we shall end for tonight.
Let's
Okay.
A big reveal.
The big reveal.
Sorry for having to be an asshole, guys.
Alright.
No, you're fine. I
We
actually
are
wrote it
still
did never
live,
share, and I am
by the
happy
way.
I didn't
I
share
have
it.
not.
I don't think it'll last long.
Well, I
Being an
think
asshole?
we can...
Yeah, I think Yuri doesn't like it when he's not appreciated.
For those of you who are still here, thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thanks for
Cyber
coming.
South
You guys
begins
for
next
watching.
week,
Cyber South
and
next week.
we will be back in 2 weeks.
Weeks.
Yeah.
So, you won't have a break from me just yet.